Hello, internets.
Hey.
Internets, hello. How you guys doing?
doing?
Whoa. Are we father and son?
How does that even happen like every time?
Well, we do say the same. We tend to say the same things every time, but you are literally like a derivation of my genetics. So probably a better mix, you know, because you got your mom thrown in there too. But I'm just saying, it's bound to happen. It's bound to happen, you know. Basically, like, what I do is if I liked a show when I was a kid, if I liked, you know, like I liked SpongeBob or whatever, you know, I would just recommend that food or that show to Sam because I know he's going to like it. Because if I liked it as a kid, he's probably going to like it. So I made Sam wear shoes today because he's going to be he was like, we were talking about like rev matching. I was like, you can't rev match in bare feet, and he's upset about that. But he's got his shoes there now. What, you know? So we'll see him. We'll see him like hopefully downshifting and rev matching, practicing that a little bit because he's got to get ready for real life. So now, if you guys missed it, tell him what you did last stream, Sam.
Okay, last stream I had 4 world records in less than 2 hours.
That's what I'm talking about. 4 world records in 2 hours. True story. Look it up. It's
See it.
check Sam's Twitter. You can see the link. You can go here and look at under the live videos, and you can see it there. He did it.
Yeah.
We're gonna be making a video on it real soon. But we also tell him we have like tell him the new schedule, Sam. Like we're still figuring it out. But
So yeah, we're still kind of trying to figure it out. But we do have the new handbrake here.
oh yeah, that's right. That's right. Yes. Oh yeah, guys, we got the handbrake. We got the handbrake in the mail, and I knew what to do this time. Didn't mess up the potentiometer, so we just put it on, and literally it took like probably 45 seconds to mount it, and good to go, good as new.
Boom.
And yeah, he's ready to roll, and it looks nice and fresh and clean. Now we have spare parts. Grab that here. Let me grab the old one.
Yeah, get the old one to show them.
Look at this.
So this was the old one, and the new one, as you guys can see, probably looks like much better. I mean, yeah,
Yeah.
like patting it.
So you guys can see I had to like resolder that and like do a bunch of things, and it was like always it was bound to fail. But we're good to go now. We're good to go. So all right, guys.
Yeah.
So Sam's going to go back into career mode here. He's going to be using the manual. He's going to be driving the Fulvia, the Lancia Fulvia, and he'll be kicking butt. Now, I do have a different setup that I want him to try, and I found this setup. And so when he gets there, he'll be able to take some time. But I think the current stage that he's on, I think he's not, you know, like he can't put in a new tune. But we'll try the new tune because it's a little bit different, and I think he'll end up crushing. So, but this is gonna be a fun stream. So listen, whatever questions you guys have,
You can ask.
Sam, you can talk about your day, talk about your favorite chips, talk about, you know, what you've been into lately, you know, just have some fun with it, you know, because you're kind of crushing in this career mode. So once you bump up to the next level, though, the next difficulty level, it's going to be harder. It's going to be harder.
We might be going to a water park tomorrow.
Yes.
Which is going to be exciting.
That's pretty awesome.
If we do go, it's going to be exciting.
And tonight we might go to the fair.
We're going to go to like some kind of fair with roller coasters and stuff like that.
I mean, it's like summer is like kicking into high gear,
I
you know?
know.
Look at that handbrake. Look at that perfect handbrake. No issues. Boom. Into first gear. And so Sam's he hasn't been manually shifting for a little bit, so he's going to have to get into this.
Getting back into it.
Yep. So he'll probably have some, like, he'll probably be dinging the walls a little bit. And like I always say, Sam, prioritize the braking first, and then the shifting is, like, not your first priority. You know what I mean? Like when you're going into a turn. Because in real life, like, you might have to go into a turn without, like, if you can't rev match, it's better to brake and go through the turn in the right speed and then have a kind of a crappy exit than it is to go in too fast and wreck, you know? But he certainly knows this stage. That's for sure.
I haven't done it at night, but I have done it.
David's wondering when you're going to get back on iRacing. This summer he's definitely going to do it because it was really tight at the end of school. He was really, really busy, and we had to move and everything like that. He definitely will get back into iRacing. And then also, I think for fun, like maybe he'll do some Assetto Corsa. Competizione. Like it'd be fun for you. It'd be fun to have him start completely fresh on a stream, and then have him like learn the game and stuff like that, so you guys could see it like real time, like him learning the game and figuring it out and stuff. That would be kind of fun, you know. And that's the kind of thing where he doesn't have to like, you know. I think in terms of being competitive, like iRacing with the Rallycross, he definitely wants to be competitive with that. He's trying to really focus on Dirt Rally 2 a lot. But because rally's his thing, but Rallycross would be amazing, and so that's like the close second. So he'll be focusing on those to be you know, he'll be hitting those hard like practice wise and stuff. But we've been behind on producing videos and stuff too. It's been pretty busy, but he'll get back on it this summer. And actually, I think I'll talk to him about his schedule, and I think one of the days he should do an iRacing stream. And then maybe do a Assetto Corsa Competizione stream, and you know, that'd be fun. That'd be fun to do. So he would have a blast doing that. He wants to keep up. He's still doing that top 100 in the R5 for all the stages, to learn the stages, you know, in Dirt Rally. Now he's learned a lot of the stages regardless. Like he went through Scotland, did all those, you know, world records. He's learned the stages pretty well. Those, and so there's a lot that he's already done. But he's still keeping up with that, so that when he hits the Dirt Rally 2 World Series, he can really, you know, make some waves when he does that. So, yeah, you're heading into winter there. V is for Voodoo said, it's summer already, we're heading into winter. I know. It's the whole hemisphere thing, right? Yeah, ACC would be an awesome. Yeah, it'd be really fun. Like, I think it would be cool to have you guys see every step of the process. So literally, like the first time he gets in the game, like just every time he's playing the game, you guys see every bit that he's doing. You know, I think that'd be kind of fun. And for him, I think it would just be something fun he could do. Like, you wouldn't have to feel like he needed to be super ultra competitive. You know, I don't know. That's what I think. I'll ask him about it and we'll figure it out. But we are in the process of making a new schedule for the summer. And I think a lot of what he's going to do is going to be in the morning. I'm encouraging him to have have at least like maybe one nighttime stream or something that he does like every once in a while, because that way it would be tough for everybody in Europe, but it would be good for people that are in you know, the same time zone, like because everybody in our time zone, when he's streaming like right now, it's more convenient for him, but they you know, they can't see it. They're at work, or they're, you know, like, or they're in school, but kids won't be in school. But also, guys, we've got plans. You know, we're trying to work out timing with my brother-in-law to go down to Rally Ready to see if Sam can drive some stuff around their course, some rally cars around their course while we're down there. Also, we really want to try to get a hold of, if we can, it sounds crazy, I know, but Dude Perfect, we want to try to get a hold of them. They, we know some people that know them, and I don't think that will really mean anything, like, you know, but they are right in this area, and I think it'd be cool on their gaming channel. They're maybe not on
right
their
next to a karting place.
Yeah, that place is closing now.
They actually rented it for a video.
Yeah, that place is closing. It's closed, actually, unfortunately.
Why? Because of COVID?
Well, COVID like really gave them a hit. Like I think they were down on money a little bit to begin with, and then COVID just like finished them off. Really, really tough. That was like frustrating. Because now Andretti is open, which is a karting place, which is definitely fun, but it's not as serious of a karting, you know, experience as this place was, as Kartland was. So that's a shame. But don't start out on the inside of the turns, buddy. Make sure you're going outside in. Yeah. There you go. That's it. Yeah. Nice. But yeah, so we got a lot of things planned, and we're gonna get back to the car show highlights and stuff. And my schedule's a little like eased up a tiny bit, so now I can do a little bit more editing and stuff like that, and get some of those videos out, because it's like it was a choice between doing my work or doing stuff for Sam, and unfortunately I couldn't do that. So Been overly cold here in Australia. Currently just past 1 a.m. for me. Oh, and it's sitting at 8 degrees Celsius. Woo! Yeah, that's cold. That's cold. I need to we need to get a house in Australia, Sam. Or like rent a house so that like half the year we just like don't have to experience like the crazy cold. A minute and 10. A minute 10, Sam. A minute 10. That's hilarious. Nice job, man.
Thanks.
Holy cow, he's just cruising through to a... That's crazy, man. Yeah, that would be so fun to like have like a house in the northern hemisphere, a house in the southern hemisphere, and just like swap.
The southern. House in the southern hemisphere.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Yeah, V is for Voodoo. We've got... I just have to edit it.
To Papa.
We've got... So we looked at a Brabus G-Wagon. So I don't know if you know what Brabus is, but we saw at this car show, there was a G-Wagon, and Brabus is kind of like AMG, sort of. And they took this G-Wagon and just made it crazy. And there's all this cool stuff with that. So we have that. There's also some other cool cars, like a 3-wheel car there that we saw. Bunch of things we wanted to highlight from the car shows that we want to do as well. And I think once I get my room set up, Sam, we can do our recording in there, like the videos, you know. So then once I get a permanent setup like that, it'll be easier. So we'll see. But yeah, we're working towards it. We're working towards it. It's all just time. It's like so much time.
There you go.
All right, so let me give you that setup.
Let me just repair my car really quick.
Yeah, let me go in here. Okay, one sec.
Repaired tires are gonna be new softs. One.
Okay.
Now the tune. We already have one tune.
Okay, hold on one sec. I'm gonna give you this tune. Yeah, so save that. You have this tune saved, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So then let's go here. All right. So go to the. I'll just go through it with you. All right. So the toe end is negative 0.20, and then 2.25.
2.2.
Negative 2.25. Yeah. And then 1932, so lower the braking force. Yep. And then yeah, 74 in the front is good probably. Lock this all the way. Lock both of these all the way, which we're finding with front wheel drive seems to be a common thing that's helpful. All way locked everything, which is interesting. Like I wouldn't have expected that, but that with front wheel drive, if you guys are doing it, it seems to be better. 0.389.
0.38.
Yeah, so I have this, you know, for reference here. 0.575. You guys can try this tune out too if you're using this. 0.839. Shout out to GTR, the Rally Technical on YouTube. This was interesting setups that I like to try. 1.174. Well, that Sam likes to try. I mean, I like to try to give it to Sam. I'm saying, I don't try any of them. But
7.4.
Yeah. 0.204.
2.
So so what you do is like you lengthen the gears there, and then you drop the main final drive down, which is interesting. So, then the damping +2, +3, +2, +3. So actually softening the rear end, which is interesting. Yeah, see, this is very interesting. Negative 30, 236.28.
236.
Yeah, so softening that spring rate a little bit. 12.75. Stiffening up the front roll bar, which I wouldn't have expected either. I don't know if I would have done that. I would have felt like it would cause understeer, but this is interesting. Negative 30, 171.77.
171.77.
Yep, and then 18 Newton meters.
18 Newton meters.
Okay, so try that, and then save that. Save it as a separate one. Save it as like a GTR tune or something like that,
Rename.
you know, or whatever. Save it as whatever you want. Like you can just put softer, aggressive, or something like that.
Better version 1.
Yeah, that's fine. Whatever you want to save it as, yeah.
So that tunes.
Yeah, it gets hot in Australia. Like you guys have wilder swings, right? Like you have pretty broad swings with your weather. I wouldn't do wet. Yeah.
I didn't.
Yeah.
I had.
Yeah, I would do soft. Yeah. Yeah, you guys have wild swings, right? It gets real hot and then it also gets real cold. It's almost like desert like that way. It can be like that in Texas. You know, obviously this past, if you guys heard, I mean, maybe you didn't hear, but like there was actually a winter storm in Texas that was pretty big. But so we had that. But
It was
yes,
so
New
fun.
Zealand, Azuri, New Zealand would be amazing to go to. Oh my gosh, like New Zealand and Australia both. Like the car scene, the rally scene would just be so awesome, don't you think, Sam?
Yes.
Like there's so many, and I just like the way people approach cars, like in New Zealand and in Australia, and I just like the way the car culture is and the way people are, and I think I'd really like Australia or New Zealand. I really would. So yeah, it was that Brabus G-Wagon was so crazy. I'd never seen it before. Like the hubs and stuff were insane. Like the
I
engineering
could
was
literally
insane.
crawl under the car.
Yeah, Sam crawled under and got video underneath the car. It was really cool. It was really fun. So, all right, man, you're up. Go for it.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's try this new tune. So you guys saw a tune here. Like, you know, sometimes it makes sense, and sometimes it's a little nonsensical. Like the tune, like because it's a game, like it just works out that way. Like it's very difficult to duplicate the real world, like, you know, but I will say that even in the real world, like sometimes people try things and you know it doesn't quite make as much sense, but maybe, you know, there's some factor that's causing it to work or whatever, you know, I don't know. So it's interesting. But we like trying out different tunes, and what's nice is Sam is driving really well these days. So in the earlier times, like we couldn't really tell if it was like if it was driver related or if it was the tune and stuff like that. So Sam is better at driving now. He still makes mistakes, of course, but he's better at driving, and so now thankfully we can like narrow it down more. But it's a good skill for him to get, because he needs to learn how to tweak the car and what those changes will produce. And so the gearing, like stiffening up the springs, like he's going to have to be able to communicate with the team and say, hey, I went out there and it feels like this, it feels like that. Like a lot of the top rally guys like really know the technical side. Don't you agree, Sam? Like a lot of them. No, did you hear me, Sam? Oh, he can't hear me. He's got his headphones on.
What?
I said, don't you agree with me that like the top rally guys, they you know, like they know about their cars, they know how to communicate with the team.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and like Ogier big time would have like Ogier. I even heard somebody saying like with the gravel teams and like the weather teams, he would like really push them, and it's really cool. Yeah. Voodoo said, V is for Voodoo said, smash this stage, Sam.
I will.
Yeah, he's got it. This tune, it should be interesting. How does it feel, Sam? How does the tune feel different?
The gears are definitely different.
The gears are different?
But it feels good.
It feels good. Does it feel like it's understeering or sliding out? It feels like it's sliding out less, right?
No.
No? Same?
It feels basically the same, yeah, driving-wise, but the gearing is just different.
Interesting. Because that was a pretty significant change. Like what's interesting is raising the car on a front-wheel drive. Like they've raised the ride height. Or maybe they lowered the ride height. I guess
it was all the way down.
It was all the way down. Okay, so that would keep it the same. Yeah. Yeah, I think so, Voodoo. Like Voodoo was saying that working through all this with you would help with your future. Yeah, I think so. Like, you know, and the thing about it is, people have said to me, they've said, well, you know what, you know, like, you know, you're telling Sam he can have a career in this. It's so rare that anybody has a career in rally, and so like. And I know all that. Like, I know all that. Like, there's only, like, you know, a handful of people in the world that really make a good career out of rally. You know, everybody else is kind of paying to be there most of the time. But the thing about it is, what people don't often realize is that love of rally and that love of racing could lead to other things, right? So it could lead to anything. I mean, it could lead to him being a mechanic. It could lead to him, you know, being an engineer. It could lead to him, you know, working with other race teams. It could work, you know, I mean, like it could work with him, like even designing a part for the car and saying we need this part, and then getting a copyright and like, you know, or a patent. I mean, and getting a patent on the part and like make, you know, I mean, there's like so many ways that he could turn his passion for this into you know, a career. Like there's like all these offshoots that could happen. And that's what happens. Like when you're really passionate about something and you kind of start pursuing it, there's all these different avenues that you can use. So for me, like I really like art, and I started doing art like 20 years ago, and everybody said I hadn't done a thing, and everybody said you can't make it as an artist. You're not gonna. But the thing about it was, I mean, there's so many avenues for me to make money as an artist. I could, and I've done them all, like illustration, concept art, like oil paintings, like portrait commissions, like I even help people like design their logos, and I do, you know, like because a lot of the principles are the same. So you know, and then if Sam has YouTube on top of that, and he has content that way, and I mean, like he, you know, who knows? So I say, man, pursue it with a passion and see what possibilities come up. And so all this stuff, yeah, everything we're doing, everything he's pushing towards and everything, like it's going to help him, you know? I mean, Jimmy Broadbent, like he didn't go into his shed and start like sim racing thinking, you know what? This is my one-way track to being on the race course and to being a broadcaster and to doing like all of those things happened because he pursued it with passion and worked super hard, you know? And that's going to be you, Sam. That's going to be you. You know? You'll find a way. You'll find a way. And who cares if you don't make gobs of money? It's like if you're doing what you love, then you're going to be happy about it, you know?
Wait. What
you got? What you got? What is it?
There's a car there.
Oh yeah, is that on the outside of a turn?
I think he's like broken down or something.
Oh yeah.
Let me see if I can see. Yeah, look, there's a guy right here.
Oh yeah. Oh, they're waving you off.
This guy.
Oh, they're waving you off.
He's waving me off because
you didn't notice it when you went through.
No, I did notice.
Oh, you did. Okay.
I didn't. I mean,
he's broken down, man.
Like,
something happened. What do we think happened? We're in Spain. Maybe
his engine's smoking.
Yeah, maybe it was a cooling issue. That's what I would say. It was a cooling issue, right?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
See, look, there's the smoke. I don't know if you guys can see it, but
yeah.
I mean, I'll get it to just barely.
I can see it. Oh yeah, there it is. I can see it.
You can see it like just barely in the corner. There's a little bit of smoke.
Yeah, it might be. Voodoo said it might be a rare situation, but you never know what will happen if you put your mind to it. Anything's possible. Just have to keep striving to do your best. Yeah, that's the whole thing. Everybody always focused on with me like they said, well, what happens if you fail? And I said, yeah, that's true. I said, but if I fail, at least I tried and I had fun in the process. I was like, what happens if I succeed though? What happens if I can be an artist, which worked out? I've been doing it for 20 years, you know, and so that's really, you know, cool. So like I said, you know, like with the way Sam's pursuing it, he will definitely be able to run in a rally. I mean, that's going to happen. Like that's for sure going to happen. And, you know, you can spend your childhood pursuing something and have really cool results from that and have really cool experiences, or spend your childhood like playing Fortnite and, you know, or I mean, not that it's fine if somebody wants to play Fortnite, it's fine, but I'm just saying.
My dad always tells me you're not gonna say like, Dad, I wish you let me like play more video games.
Yeah, I always tell him, like, I always say, like, you're pursuing this goal and you're pursuing this dream. I was like, trust me. I was like, you won't look back later and say, like, when you're in a rally car and you get to do rallies and you get to do all this cool stuff and meet these cool people. He's already had a bunch of stuff.
Like,
Steve Arpin driving you in his rally car, shredding the, in his rallycross car, like, shredding the, I mean, Ken Block's teammate, you know? Steve Arpin shredding around the parking lot in the $700,000 rallycross car. I mean, you've already had cool experiences. Imagine what else you're going to get, you know?
Yeah.
And like you're never gonna look back and be like, man, I wish I would have just played like Fortnite more. I wish I would have played Clash of Clans more or something.
That's
you know?
true.
I really missed out.
I like playing Fortnite. I mean,
right.
It's a good game.
Right.
But I don't want to like spend 7 hours on it every day.
Yeah, but it's just funny to me that people would be like down on you pursuing a dream, you know? When it's like, well, what's the harm in it? Like, what's the harm in it? Let him pursue something. Let him go for something. Like. He's like, it's gonna.
Just let him do what he wants to do.
Yeah, exactly. So.
I'm like, this is what I want to do.
Keith said, congratulations on your world records, man.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I need to get up and stretch. I didn't before this.
Oh yeah, you can stretch. Go ahead.
Yeah.
V is for Voodoo said, 100% agree with everything you said. Always believe in yourself. Yeah. Well, that's what Sam's learning. Like he took off his microphone. He's gonna stretch real quick, but that's what Sam is learning. He's learning to. Cause I think he's starting to believe more that he can do it. Like, cause I would tell him, I'd be like, look, You can be probably a finalist in Dirt Rally, you know, the Dirt Rally 2 World Series. I bet you could, you know. And he was like, nah. And I knew he could, but now he's starting to. Oh, I just heard his knee pop. I just heard Sam's knee pop. But you know, he's starting to believe that he could. You know what I mean? And he's starting to do more and achieve more, and it takes work, you know, but I could see the potential there. I could see the potential. So
done stretching.
I have a feeling that things will ramp up for Sam. Like he'll be, because he's still young, you know, and so for him to practice something like 8 hours a day is like unreasonable right now. Like it's not. He wouldn't be able to do that. He doesn't have the stamina to do it, and he doesn't have the
6 left, 30,
you know, like it's because it's very intense, like in terms of focus. So for him to do it for like 8 hours a day, but once he works up to when he can, it's like he's gonna be a beast. You know, he's gonna be a beast. So
3, 2, 1, go.
Hey, thank you. Vias for Voodoo said so many accomplishments so far in his short life. Been a big supporter and fan for a while. You won't regret anything in the future, Sam. That's what he said.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's awesome. Yeah. I mean, it's really funny because I didn't even realize, but like kids nowadays, they kind of measure, like kids will ask other kids, like, how many subscribers do you have on YouTube or something like that. Like, I didn't know that was a thing. Like, it's just funny, you know, but every kid kind of has his own YouTube channel or has her own YouTube channel.
Or at least wants one.
Right, or wants one. And it makes sense, but I didn't realize that. And so it's funny, Sam moved into the neighborhood here in Texas when we moved in.
When I tell people how many subscribers I have, and they're like, their jaw drops. And I'm like, well, I mean, I've been doing it for like probably like 7 months or something.
Right.
Like, I've been doing one for a year, and I only have like 64.
Well, yeah, so it's funny, and we could thank Jimmy Broadbent for that, for sure. But like, you guys, you know, most of you probably found us through that, which is amazing. So, which we will pay Jimmy back for that. When you get a rally car, we'll be like, Jimmy, come on. Drive the rally car, get in, hop in for a ride, and yeah, we'll pay him back, you know. But yeah, it is funny because all these kids were like, "What?" And he was like, "Yeah, I have like almost 3,000 or whatever." And they were like, "What?"
They're like, that's crazy.
So for you in kid clout currency, Sam has a lot of like kid clout currency, and we didn't really expect that.
Pretty much every like boy that I meet,
they'll ask you about your YouTube channel.
They'll ask me like, do you have a YouTube channel? And I'll say yeah. And they're like, how many subscribers do you have? And I'm like, almost 3,000. And they're like, they're just like super surprised.
Yeah.
Because most kids who are 11 don't have that many subscribers when they're doing that. But I mean, like, with the help of you, Daddy, and also everybody else.
Yeah,
like,
you guys always are supporting him. It's so
like
nice.
Answers for challenges, like David Higgins and especially Jimmy Broadbent. That was the one that really got me some because
ODD Racing, which they're not around anymore, but all those guys like Preston and all them, they're still involved with Rally. Preston's still involved with Rally though, so that's cool. Yes, Sam Albert. You know, lots of different people.
Into 1 right over finish, into 2 left, into 3 right to stop.
Nice. Nicely done, Sam.
I'm just rolling down the hill.
Yeah.
No gas, no brake.
You don't need the clutch then, yeah. We got to, you know what we need to do this weekend, Sam? This is something that we've been wanting to do. We want to find Sam a place, like a little area on a farm or like something like that where we can have him drive the Mazda 2 and practice. Like just set up some cones and just have him go around the cones and just do like rev matching, like, you know, because I don't think Sam will have as much issue with the faster turns. I think where he'll have issue in a real car will be when you've got a downshift and you've got a rev match and you've got to come into a loose turn and go from like 4th to 1st or whatever. You know, like that's when it gets very technical because your feet are swapping positions and it's very tricky. Okay, let's see where you are in the championship standings, Sam. So, okay, you don't even need to do the last one, man. You don't even need to do the last one. So just go in and just like retire from it, and then we'll get you to the next.
But I want all the first places.
You
Look,
want
I
all?
have
You want them
all
all?
first place.
You want them all? Go for it then, man. Go for it. You could
Well,
do it if you
I guess
want.
I could get a different
Well, yeah, I was just gonna say
level.
you could, yeah, you could, you know, move up because you're crushing everybody right now. So it's kind of like, it'd be nice for you to get like at least the next level up. I think Sam's on the 2nd difficulty level or whatever. So,
Okay.
are they at 119? Are they at 119? Or what's their, what are they at?
What at?
Go back out to the championship standings. Like I think you get 30. Oh no, 112. Yeah, so there's no way that J King can win. You'll win. So yeah, I mean it's up to you. Whatever you want to do, I don't mind. But don't quit. Don't quit though.
First.
Yeah, yeah. But the next one, I was thinking it'd be cool to choose like the Subaru or something, so that you have 5 gears and stuff, but it would be a faster car. I think that'd be interesting. So. Let's see. You want a setup for Australia? Speaking of Australia, Sam's headed there right now. What do you think? You want that?
I'm gonna retire.
Oh, you're gonna retire? Okay.
So that I can get like the 3rd level.
Yeah, go for it. So just retire. Yep.
Do you want to retire from this? I didn't get last, but
You got 27. Oh, they're disqualified. That's why the other people were disqualified.
Jacob Meyer was like, he got.
There you go. Continue, man.
Yay! I won by 10 points.
First, baby.
Of course. J King got 2nd.
That's it, baby.
J. King-
That's it.
J King didn't even get first.
Nicely
in that
done.
rally. Whoa!
Nicely done.
300 or 400,000 really.
Nicely done. Okay, so now you're in pro. Okay, so now he's in the pro
Achievement
division.
unlocked.
Yeah, baby. Now he's in
I
the
got
pro
an
division.
achievement. Try to guess what it was.
What was it?
An expensive hobby.
Yeah, exactly. We were just talking about that.
Career, rally.
No problem. V is for voodoo. Okay, so I would pick like the.
Not the Porsche.
Well, which one? Let's do. So the sequential is there. I would do a manual one. 6-speed might be a lot for you. So like, go back to the Subi. Go to Group A. Go to Group A.
IGT.
Yeah, I would do like the Group A or something.
There's only 2 Group A.
Just those two.
Just the 2.
I would do
Subis.
like that Subaru. Like, which one has more power? Okay. That weighs more, but
This has 20 more power.
yeah, but it weighs more. I mean, whatever you want, whatever you feel like. I mean, it'd be kind of cool to do that old Subaru too.
What do we have back here besides the H1?
You could do a rear-wheel drive too,
Like
but
a
they're hard.
kit
They're hard
car.
though.
I feel like a kit car would be fun. Front-wheel drive
Kit
kit
car.
cars.
That would be fun. That would be fun.
But I'd use that in sequential. 'Cause
Yeah,
those
that's a
are-
sequential one, right? Yeah. Try to find one that's naturally a manual. You could do Group B. That would be like insane.
Oh.
That's tough.
No.
Yeah, I don't know if I would say do Group B. I mean, you could. It might be fun to watch, but
I want to see what the. Like. Yeah, Group B would be too crazy.
oh, you could do the 2000cc. They have 6 speeds. You know.
I like 2000cc, but I would rather use the shifters because I'm in pro right now.
Yeah.
Because like if I was in this, I would definitely, if I was in like H1, I would definitely choose the manual shifting.
Yeah, it's
But,
up to you.
I mean, I'm in pro.
Well,
for,
I
like,
think
one of
it'd be
the
cool.
higher-
Yeah, but I would choose something where you shift manually because I think it would be a good practice for you for real life. You know what I mean? That's the whole point. That's the whole point. So try that Group A. Try that Group A. I think that would be cool.
Group A with the shifter?
Yeah, I think with the shifter. Do it manual.
I don't know.
Well, it's gonna listen.
Because-
It's gonna be a learning curve, but that's the whole point. The whole point is that it's a learning curve for you, and that you'll get good with it the more you do it. You know. But just have fun with it too. Who cares? Who cares if you don't win and you do it again? It doesn't matter. You know. So
I want to win.
yeah.
So,
V is for Voodoo said, keen to watch one of those stages, and I must get some sleep. Yes, we understand. We understand.
yes.
Thanks for tuning in, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, he said, show me how it's done, Sam. Watch out for those kangaroos. Yeah, yeah. Running across the road for real.
Like, be like, bam, kick your
Yep.
car and puncture.
Sam would be like killing kangaroos and wallabies left and right, you know.
Sorry.
So I would pick one that manual. It's gonna be tricky, Sam, but or pick like, you know what? Like do the rear wheel drive, like do like the Mark II Escort or something like that.
Oh, the Mark II Escort is a terrible thing to drive.
It's not terrible.
It feels so crazy.
It's tough. I could look up a setup for you.
It's so crazy.
I could look up a setup for you.
So crazy.
I say try that. Try the rear wheel drive, man. Let's do it.
Uh,
Which one? I think that Ford is the best one. Yeah. Come on, man. Don't take the easy way out. Take the tough way out. Do it. Mark, you're in Fordzilla. Do the Mark II, man. Do it. Let's go. Let's go. I'll look up a good setup. I'll look up a good setup.
There's a Ford right here.
And it's sequential. Come on. You got to do we're the whole Listen, I advertised this whole stream and I said manual, like with the clutch. You got to have the clutch and stuff. Go back. Come on. That Mark II Escort, that's the one, man. That's the one. You did good with that in the Dirt Rally 2 World Series. You did good with that.
It.
Well, there you go. You need to learn it. Go, man. Come on.
I do fine with it. I just don't
Let's go.
like
Let's go.
it.
We'll get used to it. You're going to have to do it in the Dirt Rally 2 World Series coming up probably as well. So.
Really?
Yep.
It's coming up in like 7 months.
I know, but they'll have you do rear wheel drive. Come on. Don't be scared. Do it. That'll be fun. That'll be fun. Yes. Pick your livery. Yeah, rear wheel drive, baby. I love this. I love that he's doing this. All right, I'm going to start looking up a setup for you. I will look that up. Okay. Let's see if we can find one. Okay, I found it. I'm going to look it up for you. So, definitely do the Escort, though, Sam, because that's the faster one.
That looks funny. That
does look crazy. It almost looks like a frog or something. Yeah. Okay, I'm looking up the setup for you.
I like that D+. It's cool. Okay. Look at these. All of these are D+. I wonder if this has a D+. Probably. Yeah, it has a D+. And then I know that this one has a D+. It actually, yeah, it has a D+. All of these have D+.
Okay, I got your tune for you. All
Okay.
right. Pop in there, man. Pop in there.
But look. See? I don't have any engine, like, help.
All right, I got you. I got you. You ready?
Look
Well,
at
you're
the
good. You'll get the
performance.
upgrades as you go.
Look at the performance.
Buy the upgrades. Buy the upgrades. You gotta buy them all.
I can't.
No, the upgrades. Hit the shifter. Yeah.
Oh,
there you go.
these.
Buy those. Yeah. There you go. Yeah. All right. Go to engine. No, that's fine.
I can't get
All right. Okay.
this.
So go to the first one. I'll give you your tune, man. I'll give you your tune. Let's go.
This is gonna be terrible.
Okay. All right.
The longest stage.
I don't think it'll be as bad as you think.
It
so.
will be. Scotland.
Well, it's obviously we're ironing out your problems then. Okay, so do tune vehicle.
First, let me change my
there you go.
tires.
Yeah, tune it. All right, so we need 0 and -1.20. So nope, 0 and then -1.20. So real far towards the negative camber. Real far. Yeah. Lots of negative camber.
1.20.
This makes sense for the front so that the front kind of sticks.
1.20.
All right. Go to the brakes. 1950. 80% towards the front. This makes sense too.
80.
So we want 42% locked.
42.
42% locked. 40 Newton meters. There you go. Okay. Gearing. 4.60. Oh, sorry, 0.460.
0.460.
589.
589.
764.
764.
982. And we can tweak this you know, based on the stage, but 1.247. And then 165. Yeah, so same thing. Lengthening the gears and then dropping the final drive. So go to damping. 2, 3, 2, 3. Plus 2, plus 3, plus 2, plus 3.
Plus 2.
So pretty much I'm seeing across the board that the cars need to be firm, but not like super, you know, it's interesting. 40 Newton meters. It's going to be, I think, all the way up. Yeah. So this is your ride height. See, raising the ride height, this is interesting. 80.94. 80.94, yeah. 14 Newton meters, which is, man, really stiff. Anti-robot. I'm seeing some common things across the board, which is helpful. 40 Newton meters. 55.46.
55.46.
10 Newton meters, so stiffening up that one as well. All right, save that as a base. Just call it like your base tune.
Save.
Yep. And then
Here.
base tune, yeah. And then you can use that as the sort of your guide, and you know, go for it, man.
Base tune. My tuning setup.
Keith said, "Great stuff, San Marino. You can do this." Yeah, baby. And Via's Voodoo is probably gone, you know, but
Yeah.
he had to go to bed. It was like 1 in the morning.
Base.
I don't blame that.
Tune.
Yeah.
Enter.
That's good. Yep, go back. All right. Let's try this. Maybe do like a little maybe do a test. Oops.
I'm looking.
Oh, you didn't put it on performance mode.
Oh, I did.
But it's still working though, so it's fine. I mean, that just goes to show you that there was nothing wrong with your computer.
Okay, and I want to see if my foot cam is okay.
Okay, go ahead. Looks okay, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it looks kind of wacky from over here. So.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Back in.
Let's get you rolling. Let's do a shakedown, baby. I like that livery.
Yeah.
You might want to move that mouse. Yeah. That'll get on your nerves, yeah. All right. Let's see the shakedown. Remember, you're shifting, so.
Yeah.
Oh, does this one stay in first? Nice. Or does it go to neutral when you do it?
It goes to neutral.
That's so weird, man. See if it just switches over to first by the time you start. Because it's just the shakedown.
No, I need to press the clutch in, and then I put it in.
Okay.
Press the clutch in. Pull the handbrake.
Oh, and then it keeps it. Okay, gotcha. You have to do it in that order, or it won't keep the first gear.
30 short 4 left. Keep right to 4 right long. Tightens over crest. 40.
See, it's not too bad, Sam. Right?
Oh yeah, I forgot about the slide.
So this is really. You know what, Sam? I honestly think that rear-wheel drive will be the best practice for you for real life, because like they on Dirt Rally 2, like real cars, if you mash the gas, like you spin, you know, and you can't mash the gas. You have to have discipline. And so these cars will be really good for you to learn that throttle discipline like mid-turn. Because a real car, you can't just mash the gas, like you will spin the car. So it's very, very helpful for you to learn that, I think.
I have 5 gears, right?
What's up, Ollie? Good to see you in here.
I have 5 gears, right?
You have 5 gears, correct. Yep.
Caution 1 left, very long, tightens.
Why didn't it turn? Oh, this is terrible.
You're good. You'll get used to it.
Well done.
Remember, everybody
I hate this.
Remember, everybody else is going to have the same kind of car as you. So.
And the computer knows how to drive it. So they won't
You
be
know how to
sliding
drive
out.
it. Look at you crashed already. Repair it.
I can't repair it if I want to do another shakedown.
Oh yeah, you want to do another one?
Yeah.
Okay, do another one. Go for it. Yeah, Sam's wearing shoes today. That's right, Keith. I told him he had to because I said you're gonna have to rev match and stuff when you downshift.
It's also part of
Have
the
you been rev
problem.
matching when you've been downshifting, Sam?
No. No.
Okay, come on. Start practicing that, man. Let's go. He's like, no. You got to practice. This is going to help you for real life. Listen.
I don't even think about doing it.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Start practicing it. Listen, the whole point of this is not for you to win on this like career mode.
It's to get used to shifting.
Yeah, it's get used to shifting, doing all that. So don't feel like you have like it's. I mean, you want to try, but don't like. Sam hates losing, so like, he's like, well, why would I have these suboptimal things that I'm doing if I can do the optimal thing and win? Like, he hates losing, so. But listen, it's about practice. You know what I mean? It's about practice. So go for it, man. You're good. Yeah, just try to rev match just pretend like you're doing it. Get used to it.
2, 1, go.
It will be clunky, I know, but that's the whole point. I think he'll see more of an importance for it when we get out in a real car, and he's able to try it in a real car. I think he'll see. So listen, mid-turn, bud, you can't mash the gas. Can't mash the gas mid-turn. You've got to go, like with rear-wheel drive, you've got to go into the turn mostly with brakes, and then easy on the throttle out of it. So you got to mostly on brakes, and then you can't just gun it. Front-wheel drive, it's funny because he went from front-wheel drive to rear-wheel drive, which is like really hard because it's the complete opposite approach. When you're sliding in front-wheel drive, you just mash it, to get out of it.
Into 3 left of a crest. Slow in 80 downhill, 2 right don't cut, neat.
Are you kidding?
This is good.
No.
I like when Sam is challenged. I like when he's challenged. You look at your tire slide marks. Look at it. They go right into that rock, man.
It's gonna slide down. It's gonna slide down, and I can't get up. Okay.
This is good.
No, it's not.
It is good. If you're put off your game and it's hard for you, that's good. That means you're learning something. If it's just easy for you, that's no dice, man. You don't want that.
It's not easy.
No, I'm saying if it was
I'm
easy.
82nd.
Slow in, fast out is the rule. That's what Keith said. Exactly. Yeah, you just got to be smoother on the turns, Sam, and he'll get it. He'll be fine. He will crash on this though, but he'll be fine. He will have. I think he'll have like 2 or 3 restarts or something. So
5.
I don't think on pro level you do. So go for it, man. Listen, it's all right. Even if you don't do the greatest, it's okay. Oh, you're in Scotland.
Yeah.
Oh, you're not in Australia. There could be a different setup for Scotland than Australia, but that's all right. We'll go with this one for now.
No, I want to do it.
Well, I'll look it up.
Change it.
I'll look it up for you. Okay, hold on. Let's see. Let me look it up. Yeah, I can find it. Let's see. So we've got this, and I'll see if I can find Scotland. So go back into the tune, yeah, and then. Okay, hold on one sec. Let me find it. Okay, there's Germany. I thought you were going to Australia for some reason. One sec. I'll find it. Okay, that's Monte Carlo. Man, they've got all these areas besides the one I need. We'll talk about something, Sam. I'll find it.
Let's just see. I have this. I don't know what to do with it, but it's the only idea I have. So, let's see.
All right, I got you. All right. So you ready for the setup?
Yes.
All right. We've got 2,145 for the. Oh wait. Hold on. Oops, I'm on the wrong one. Let's go back.
So.
Hold on one sec.
2.
Hold on. 0 and negative 1.27. 0.
0, negative 1.27.
Yeah, that's it. And then brakes are 2,145, 80% towards the front. All right. 36, 40. So unlocked a little bit more. Interesting. Okay. 0.478.
478.
602. 773. 987. So yeah, a little bit of a lengthening of first through third. Yeah, because I think there's a lot of this is uphill. I think that's why 1, 2, 4, 7, and then 180 for the final. Okay, so lengthening. So in Scotland, so 180, 180. Yeah. So I think in Scotland, just having longer gears. We found that in Scotland, having longer gears worked with the Mini, so that makes sense. 3.4, 3.4 for the next ones. So a little bit stiffer. Or yeah, interesting. Stiffer than Australia. That's interesting. Okay. 40, 80.94, 14, 40, 57.91, and then 11. Yeah. That's pretty good. Okay. So save that over the base. Wait, did you save it? Yeah.
Yes.
Save it. There you go. All right, try that. Try that. That should be good. All right, go for it, man.
Oh, boy.
Here he goes. Sam's upset because it's not the most optimal situation.
Starts 30, short for left, keep right.
I see some kind of logo on Sam's pants. What is it? What's the logo, Sam? Oh,
Logo?
it's not a logo. It's like faces. It's like
It's like a pirate.
Sam likes to wear his pajamas as long as he possibly can. I don't know why he doesn't want to wear shoes and wears pajamas. Like, he'll come home and just like put pajamas on. I'm like, dude, we got to go back out somewhere. Like, you can't wear pajamas. Like, he's got like he has like these like full body pajamas, and I call him his onesie, and he hates it. He hates it. Footy pajamas, and I call it a onesie. He's just like, it's comfy.
Not a onesie.
All right, man, go for it. Go for it. Let's go. Let's go. Remember, throttle discipline. Throttle discipline. You know, like Keith said, slow in, fast out. Okay, homeboy? Go for it. Let's see what you got. You gotta get your mind in it, man. You gotta get your mind in it.
My mind definitely is in it.
Look at that. Look at that handbrake working perfectly. That's what we like. That's what we like. Remember, rely almost entirely on your brakes going into a turn. And so you can go a bit deeper and just rely on your brakes almost entirely. But the thing about rear-wheel drive that makes it tough is if you forget for a second and mash the gas, like, and you just do it, like, and you forget, then your car spins. It's
rear-wheel drive must be even worse.
Yes, that's insane. It's just discipline. You just need a tremendous amount of discipline. It's just more brake-based, which I think actually is better training for real life. Because, like, if you look at, I was looking at John Armstrong's footage. I want to show you this, Sam. I was looking at his footage of him testing out his, like stuff for the Junior WRC. And that car's a sequential car, but it's like, the thing about it is that car's sliding a lot. That car's sliding a lot. When he's driving it, it slides around. And so, you know, I think it's good practice. It's good practice for Sam to get used to it, you know, because like even like a car like that, an R2 Fiesta is going to slide quite a bit. Like John was like almost looking like he was drifting with his inputs, you know. So it's all about maintaining your momentum, Sam, rather than like mashing the gas through the turns. So maintain your momentum, get up to speed, then use the brakes to control your car in mid-turn. He'll get into the feel of it too, because you know he's got to get into the feel of the car, and he doesn't know the stages, these particular stages either. Once he knows the stage, it'll be a little bit better for him, but he will know some of them on Scotland. And you can shift to fifth if you're able to.
80, caution 3 right, tightens of a crest. 40, caution short 6 left, slow. 46.
So this is good. This pro difficulty level is going to be good for him, I can tell.
And yeah, restart. 5.
Oh yeah, 5. Okay. But that's 5 for the entire rally, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, we fixed the handbrake. We got a new one. It's all good to go. Yeah. Oh yeah, it's his PJs, man. 100%, Keith. Sam's a PJ kind of guy.
What's that?
Go, man, go.
What's PJ?
Pajamas.
Oh, pajamas. Okay.
Yeah. Let's go, baby. Let's go.
5, 4, 3.
This is the thing about Sam. He hates doing something that he's not good at.
30 short 4 left.
So when he has to,
Keep right to the 4 right long.
you know, put himself at a disadvantage like this, he doesn't like it.
Into 3
Which is good, because when you're a race car driver, you want every advantage that you can possibly get. So, like, you know, you want to, you know, you want to maximize your advantages. Which that's actually a really good sort of mentality to have, to maximize your advantages. But when you're practicing, you want to do the opposite, you know.
Into 4 right, opens long and tightens. Into 6 left of a small crest, jump. 50.
Like you want to kind of be like worst case scenario.
6 left. Keep right of a long
Not worst
crest,
case
into 5
scenario,
right, keep in of a crest, tightens. Small crest and dip. Into 3 left of a crest. Slow in 80 downhill, 2 right don't cut, neat. Into caution, 1 left, very long tightens, and keep left into unseen 1 right. Into 6 left.
So yeah, if you overshoot the turns like this, you know, you pay for it big time.
2 right of a crest tightens, and 2 left don't cut, very long, opens. Into 2 right, tighten short 1 of a crest. Into tight 3 left, don't cut.
This is good too, because it's going to force him to really be dependent on the calls and listen to the calls as well. And
Short 3 right.
I think also just the habit of like getting used to counter steering and like anticipating the counter steer is really good.
30. Keep left of a crest, bump into sudden 5 right tightens narrow. Into flat left, flat right 100. 6 left into 6 right into bump.
Because again, that's how it'll be in real life. Like it's going to feel so loose. Like regardless of front wheel drive, rear wheel drive, like whatever. It's just you can see them like counter steering, you know, and all the time, you know. And so it's, and then even if you were to have great grip, like then your tires shred, right? So then halfway through the stage, like you have these tires that have half the grip that they had before, and so you know, learning to handle that is really good.
It's so impossible.
50. Flat right.
Want to reverse?
Don't go too far in reverse when you do it. Go baby, go, go baby, go.
60. 4 left. Very long.
So yeah, you have to use the gas to turn your car, Sam. So use the gas pedal to turn your car a little bit.
You mean brakes?
Well, you use the brakes to turn it, but if you touch the gas, it's going to spin your back end around. So if you need your back end to be further around, you can use the handbrake, or you can use the gas to like just rev the gas, touch it a little bit to get the rear end to move a bit more.
In this case, I feel like gas is more effective.
60.
Yeah.
Fast 3 right. Opens long 90. Crest into
When you
3
go
right,
off the dirt,
extra
though, you got to be
extra
real
long.
careful using the gas.
Into 3 left of a small crest. Opens extra long 170. 6 right of a crest.
He's only 13 seconds behind, which is not bad actually for having a little bit of an off.
Opens long, tightens short. 4 left and logs neat. 50.
It's not bad at all.
Slowing. 4 right tightens.
Oh,
Opens
no.
60.
You're good, you're good.
Right, don't cut.
Yeah.
Rocks inside. 100.
Nice.
Flat right. 80. 3 right. Tightens past junction.
And so adding all of that, like the rear wheel drive with the shifting, this is good practice for him.
Opens.
I love it.
Middle of a small crest. 60. 5 left of a crest. And 5 right.
You guys got to try this too. If you haven't done rear wheel drive
1 right.
in Dirt Rally 2, I think it's great.
Extra long.
It's
Opens
fun.
past logs. 40.
Oh, crap.
6 left.
Ah, I'm not listening to the calls.
You're talking.
True.
I can't.
DSLC, what's up, man? Yeah, the FANATEC Handbrake is what we ended up using. The reason why we got another one of those is because it's all one unit. So, like, everything is one unit, so it saves a bunch of USB inputs. But also, like, if he's using it on a PlayStation or something like that, like, he can use the handbrake and use everything on the PlayStation.
What?
He doesn't have to,
Oh,
this is good. We found a chink in Sam's armor. And it's rear-wheel drive and manual shifting. I love it. Because they will, like in the Dirt Rally 2 World Series, they will definitely have you do a rear-wheel drive. They did last year, so they'll do the same thing again.
65 left, tightens 3, extra long, don't cut rocks inside, open 6 long past junction, 80.
Nope, he's too wide.
Keep right of a jump,
yeah.
And 6 right of a jump, and 6 left of a jump, 40, 6 right of a small crest, 100, long bumpy crest,
Shift.
caution, sudden short, 3 left, short 3 right,
I guess you don't need to
and
yet.
3 left long,
Yeah.
40, 6 right long, tightens of a
Nice.
bump, into 6 left,
No.
60, keep middle of a jump, 90, keep right of a bump, into short 4 left, into 3 right, very long of a crest past junction, and 3 left of a crest, keep in, and 4 right, opens
Oh, he
very
knows
long,
this part.
into 6 left of a big crest bump, and 6 left of a crest, very long, caution tightens 3 long, 40, 5 right of a crest, very long, 40, 6 left, very long, tightens, logs, 50, flat right of a small crest, 90, 4 left of a dip, very long, caution, keep middle of a long crest, into 3 right, past junction, logs, opens, to 6 right, extra long, tightens, 8, logs, 50, short 4 right of a small crest, 60, early 4 left, 70, bump, 80, caution, keep left to crest, sudden 4 right tightens, into 4 left don't cut, logs of a dip,
Oh, he made up
60,
some time there.
keep right of a small crest, 40, 3 left long, opens 60, 4 right tightens, 3 of a dip, opens, keep middle of a very long crest, into early 4 left, 60, 4 right long to bumps, 60, early 5 left, keep in, 100, crest, jump, into 6 right, extra long of a crest, opens 80, 4 right of a bump long, caution tightens 3, very long past lane, 60, 4 right of a crest long, opens don't cut logs, 50, 4 left of a crest, caution tightens 2, logs outside, extra,
Ooh, that was
extra
close.
long, 40, crest, into 6 right tightens
Careful.
3,
Oh. Saw it coming.
and 6 left, opens extra long, 50, caution, 4 right of a crest, jump tightens,
He was making up ground there, actually.
left of a dip
And he
long,
lost some
50,
now.
keep
Yeah.
right of a crest, and 6 left of a
He
crest,
made up a lot of
opens
ground,
very
though.
long, tightens 4 of a dip, to keep middle of a crest, into sudden 4 right of a small
He'll get the
crest,
feel of it.
60, 5 left tightens, into 6 right of a jump past junction, 60, 6 left, 80, keep right of a jump, into 5 right, very long, tightens 4 long, logs, to keep middle of a crest, and 6 left of a dip, 30, keep right of a crest, neat 40, caution, 6
Nice.
left, very long, tightens 4 of a dip, opens to keep middle of a very big crest, 80.
Nice. That was good. That was good. There's a lot more control there.
Tightens of a crest, 50, 4 left long, 120 of a bumps, 6 right, tightens of a finish, 120 to stop.
Okay, 30. Oh, you did make up some time there at the end, too. Like, I'd say try it one more time, Sam. Try it one more time now that you got the feel for it. Like, just restart, you know? And then I think this next time through the stage, you just know what areas
How
to be
did the
careful
car
with,
feel
what
in that
areas not to be
stage?
careful with, and I think you'll be
Do you want
good.
to make any
Man, it'd be
setup
sweet to have one of
changes
those
at the
cars in
next
real life,
service?
wouldn't it, Sam?
What?
It'd be sweet to have one of those cars in real life, wouldn't it?
Not on rally.
Oh, what are you talking about? Are you kidding me?
Nope.
All right, I would say restart, man. Restart, give it another shot, you know? Now that you got the feel for it and stuff. That was like your test run. In a rally, you'd have tests, you know?
Would have been a great test run.
You had 3 offs, so I don't think it was, you know. You're good. I would do it again. Yeah. All right. I know. I love it too, Keith. He's like, this just like Samir. When Keith said he likes when you tell me to be quiet, like shh, you know. He's got this.
4, 3,
I'll give him some time listening to the calls.
30, short 4 left. Keep right into 4 right long, tightens over crest. 40, 3 right long, tightens into 3 left long, tightens, and keep right into 6 left. Keep right over 50, 3 left over crest, opens past junction. Caution sudden, 3 right over crest. 60, don't cut, 3 left. 70, early 4 right over crest, cut lane, keep right over 50, short 4 left, small cut, 70, short 6 left, into 4 right, opens long and tightens, into 6 left of a small crest, jump, 50, keep left of a crest, into 6 right, 6 left, keep right of a long crest, into 5 right, keep in of a crest, tightens, small crest and dip, into 3 left of a crest, slow in 80, downhill, 2 right, don't cut, neat. Into caution, 1 left, very long tightens, and keep left, into unseen 1 right. Into 6 left, very long, tighten short 3. Into caution, 2 right over crest, tightens, and 2 left, don't cut, very long, opens, into 2 right, tighten short 1 over crest. Into tight 3 left, don't cut, 50, 5 right long, 120. Short 3 right, into 4 left tightens, and 3 right over crest, short 3 left, to jump bump 30, keep left over crest, bump into sudden 5 right tightens, narrow, into flat left, flat right 100, 6 left, into 6 right,
Nice.
into bump, and
Going
6
good.
left, keep right over 100, 6 left, into 6 right, caution slow 100.
He's always good with fast sections too. Sam's always been good with fast sections and taking them well. It's the slower, tighter, like technical turns that always like kind of, especially when it's at the end of a straightaway. So if he has like a long straightaway and there's like a real nice technical turn, like a tight one at the end of that, like this kind of a thing, it always presents him with some issues like so. You know, he has to just learn that discipline to slow down like that, which is tough.
50, flat right, 60.
I think he's in too high of a gear too. He needs to be like in second for that, but
30, short 5 left, into short 6 right, flat
I think he's reticent to downshift because he's not used to the shifting part.
Short 3 left, keep in, keep middle of a bump into 6 right, into short 3 left, 35 right, caution 70, keep right of a bump jump, into 3 left of a bump dip.
Yeah, he's getting a feel for it now.
60,
Getting a feel for it.
right, opens long, 90. Crest, into 3 right, extra long.
Little show for the crowd there.
Into 3 left of a small crest, opens extra long, 170. 6 right of a crest, 70. 6 left of a small crest, opens long, tightens short, 4 left and logs neat. 50, slowing, 4 right tightens, opens 60, turn, 1 right, don't cut, rocks inside. 100. Flat right.
There you go.
80.
It probably should be in second maybe for that,
Right,
Sam.
tightens past junction.
I mean, third does it. I guess, well, I guess you could do that because you're going to spin out, I guess, with your wheels. Like, maybe that's what he's trying to do is limit that spin out.
60, 5 left
So maybe starting in that lower gear, like, could actually help you do that. Well, that was nice. That was good. Good recovery from that.
1 right, keep in, extra
Yeah, he's getting a better feel for it. He's getting a better feel for it now. Oh, nice.
6 left tightens,
That one's tricky. I thought you had to go
6
straight
right
there,
of a
too.
crest past logs, into 5 left of a small
I remember
crest
seeing
tightens,
Thierry
into
Neuville,
3
like,
right
on a
tightens,
stage like
into
this
7,
in the WRC,
open
just,
hairpin left.
like, blast through this tape one time like he just thought that was the direction he needed to go. And sometimes your brain just puts you in that direction.
Into 3
Nice.
right,
Nice
opens
discipline
long,
there, Sam. Not
keep left over 100.
going too far.
1 right, very long, opens and tightens, into 5 left, into 5 right long, tightens over bump, 40, keep left over bump, into 5 left long, opens to keep middle of a small crest, into early short 4 left, 50, 3 right of a crest, 60, 5 left tightens 3, extra long, don't cut, rocks inside, opens 6 long past junction, 80. Keep right of a jump, and 6 right of a jump, and 6 left of a jump, 40, 6 right of a small crest, 100, long bumpy crest, caution, sudden short, 3 left, short 3 right, and 3 left long, 40, 6 right long, tightens of a bump, into 6 left, 60, keep middle of a jump, 90, keep right of a bump, into short 4 left, into 3 right,
Nice, he's
very long
increasing
of a
his
crest,
lead.
junction,
And this is a good difficulty setting for him too, because he's only 3 seconds from that guy, so that's good. That means it's a good difficulty setting for him.
6 left of a crest, very long, caution tightens 3 long, 40,
And I think he pretty much knows the stage from this point out. I think he knows the rest of this fairly well. It's very tough though with the logs and everything. It gets really tight. This section gets very tight. Oh, I saw somebody take a picture of him up there. I saw their flash go. Cool, increasing that lead. He's got good pace. He's got good pace.
Opens 60, 4 right tightens, 3 of a dip. Opens keep middle of a very long crest into early 4 left. 60, 4 right long to bumps. 60, early 5 left, keep in. 100, crest, jump. Into 6 right, extra long of a crest, opens 80, 4 right of a bump long, caution tightens 3, very long past lane, 60, 4 right of a crest long, opens don't cut logs, 50, 4 left of a crest, caution tightens 2, logs outside, extra long, 40.
Nice, Sam.
Crest into 6 right tightens 3.
Nice. Beautiful job. That was great. That's a tough turn. You can't swing your back end out too much. You get all those logs hitting you. Woo, look at that. He got rewarded by that one. 11 seconds, baby.
To keep middle of a crest into sudden 4 right of a small crest, 60, 5 left tightens, into 6 right of a jump past junction, 60, 6 left, 80, keep right of a jump, into 5 right, very long, tightens 4 long, logs, to keep middle of a crest, and 6 left of a dip, 30, keep right of a crest, neat 40, caution 6 left, very long, tightens 4 of a dip, opens to keep middle of a very big crest, 80, double crest, 50, 3 right, tightens of a crest, 50, 4 left long, 120 over bumps, 6 right, tightens over finish, 120.
Nicely done.
To stop.
That was good, Sam. 13 seconds. Nice. That's a big improvement, man.
Wait, I got plus?
No. They're plus 13 seconds. You're 13
no, I mean,
seconds.
Like, did I actually
You're ahead.
You're
You're in first. You're in first.
Oh.
Yeah, you guys, when Sam sees it, if it's red or green, like because of his color blindness, depending on what's behind it, he can't tell whether he's up or down. You know, he doesn't know sometimes, you know, because he can't focus on it. But yeah, so he doesn't know sometimes if he sees that green, it will just look gray to him, and the red will look gray too, like grayish. So, yeah, he was in the zone. FDM 215 says, "What's up, Sam? Hi."
Hey, how you doing?
Yeah, I know, Keith. Keith said it amazes him when he thinks you're going off, but you're setting it up for the next turn. I know that happens all the time. Okay, Keith, perfect. Yeah, we made some adjustments to the audio, and so good. I'm glad it's working.
To refill radiator.
Oh, with some beer, maybe with some beer. Remember that in the WRC, or peeing in the radiator to get it to be cool.
Gearbox damage. Freak dust cloud.
Freak dust cloud. Freak dust cloud, baby.
Damaged exhaust, minor body damage.
Yeah.
In 29th.
Yeah, you know, maybe they just like went off and hit something, or you know.
Unrecoverable car.
Isn't Fosnacht like it's spelled differently, but isn't that like a donut?
Oh yeah.
I think a Fosnacht is a donut.
Yeah, he's up at the top.
Yeah.
He's a 19.
He's a Swiss donut maker.
He's a Swiss.
This looks good, man. Good job, dude. Come on, give me some skin for that. Yes. Woo! Okay, do you know this stage?
I'm doing it backwards.
You're doing it backwards.
Oh, I'm gonna get some more.
Starts
All right, get some.
6 left of a small crest.
You're doing great. You're doing great. Go pee at the same time. Yeah, he did great. He did great on that. This is the thing. I want him to get used to, like, I want it to be like second nature with the shifter, you know? I really want to find a place for him to practice with the real car, you know? But, like I said, Sam does not like doing things. He doesn't like doing them, you know, poorly. So he doesn't like doing anything poorly. So when he thinks that it's going to add up to him, you know, not doing well, he's just like, he has such a distaste for it. You know? So he doesn't like it. But he'll see the benefit of it when he actually goes in to drive a real car. Like, he'll see the benefit of it, you know, because it will, you know, it will allow him to actually, you know, because, like, you know, if he were to make it to the highest levels of rally, like what John Armstrong is doing, he's driving an R2, but or I guess it's not R2, it's like, it's listed as something else maybe, but it's a sequential. So it's a sequential transmission, which is really interesting. I think his, like, John Armstrong's car is worth like $80-some thousand, which is crazy. An $85,000 Fiesta, you know, that really doesn't have much going in terms of the speed, you know. but that's all going to be manual shifting, you know. It's all going to be manual shifting. And oh yeah, I'll take a sip, thanks. Sam gave me some. You guys might be able to hear it. Listen to this. They might be able to hear the bubbles. Yeah, that tastes like summer. It has like a berry like thing. Show them. That's like Murica.
It tastes like summer, and it has like a berry hint. It's literally called summer.
Back it up a little bit, or they won't see it.
It's called summer berry.
Summer berry. Put it down more. I think you have to put it down more.
I'll see. Yeah, it's just.
There you go. Yeah, boy. Don't drop it on the rig. Don't drop it on the rig.
Just making sure that I didn't do that.
That was some good driving, man. That was some good driving. I think it's the shoes. I think the shoes and...
yeah, I think it's the shoes, too. I think that they're making it not... Like
you got to get used to them. You got to get used to them. You can't drive a real car with bare feet. Like, it's not actually legal.
Maybe if you become somebody who's, like, makes rules, you can bargain for me.
No, I'm not going to bargain for you, so that when the firewall gets, like, super hot because the engine's overheating or the turbo's overheating or something, and you put your feet on it and burn the crap out of them and you crash. No, I'm not going to campaign for that. You know? There's so much heat generated in a race car, man. The last thing I think you should do is be in there with bare feet.
The last thing I should wear is more stuff.
So, if you had to walk across coals, do you think it would be easier to run across coals with shoes or run across coals with bare feet? It'd be easier
bare feet.
Yeah, right.
Because your shoes would catch on fire.
Well, now that's true, actually. Yeah, that's true. But what if you had flame retardant shoes like a race car driver? Then it would be better with shoes. Yeah. Right. That's the whole point.
But you said on coals.
Right. Yeah. On fiery coals. We should do that in Hawaii sometime, Sam. We should do, like, legitimately walk across fiery coals. We just got to do it. Because everybody talks about it. Well, no, it's a thing. It's a whole thing, Sam. Walking across fiery coals. Seriously, people do it. And you have to, like, control your mind when you do it and walk across. And if you do it quickly and you keep moving, like, you won't burn your feet. But that's the whole thing. It's like, it's kind of like a trust fall kind of thing. You got to just walk across and do it. So.
There was this show that I watched.
Yeah.
And this guy. There's, like, one of these things where, like, it was like a doctor's thing to see if the nerves in some places worked. And it was like a really hot thing, and they put it on your skin, and they would keep turning the heat up, and however high you would take it off, and you would say, I'm done. And one of the guys just put it on, and he got like 70, he got like basically like 70, or like 68.
Percent of the way up, or whatever?
Yeah, like 66, or like out of just like an infinite amount of heat, it was like, he got like 68 on like Fahrenheit or something. I forget exactly, but he got like 68, And the other guy, he thought of like the beach and how the beach was warm, and he got 10% more.
Ah, see, it's mental power. That's what I'm saying. The mental
Eventually,
power.
it just got like really hot.
So you just need to think about that rear-wheel drive is like going to the beach. You know, it's a vacation.
I cannot think of that.
Well, the nice thing about rear-wheel drive is like it's more fun. Like it's like you're drifting. You know what I mean? So that's fun. But you're doing great. You're doing great, man. Keep it up, dude. Let's get you rocking.
One more sip.
One more sip of the summer berry. The summer berry. I do love summer. Like, and
it has blackberries.
I can't have them anymore, but like my mom used to make like that like yellow cake mix with like the Cool Whip on top and like the strawberries and blueberries and stuff like that. Cool Whip like grosses me out now, but I'd rather just have real whipped cream. I can't have any cream, but I'd rather have real. But it is real, but it's just, you know, it doesn't taste good. But when I was a kid, like that, those memories are good.
This drink has raspberries.
Ah,
Raspberries. I'm gonna call it raspberries now. This thing will make me even more razzy.
Sam might be the first pro rally driver to drive in a driving suit that looks like PJs and racing shoes that have painted feet on them. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I mean, actually, that would be kind of awesome. Like, he wouldn't be allowed to, but if he could be, like, barefoot. And so he goes in and he's just like, I'm barefoot. I mean, I suppose once you get in the car, you can do whatever you want. But you legitimately could, like, you could really hurt your feet bad, you know?
Yeah, but then you're just going to make yourself more hot. Like, if a fire catches in your car, then you want them. But
yeah,
like,
but it's more than just a fire. Like, it gets hot. Like, it gets hot.
The places that heat goes out of your body are your head and feet.
Yeah, I know, but then you might as well just not wear a helmet, right?
They have the big helmets and, like, stuff like that.
Yeah, but the helmet's, like, so important, you know?
Doesn't that guy look like Leon Edwards?
Which guy?
He's right, like, here he is when he looks over.
No.
Wait for it. No, not that guy. It's this guy. He looks like Leon Edwards.
No, he doesn't look like Leon Edwards.
If you see his face.
No.
Just, where is his face?
Just go, man. Drive. If you guys don't watch the UFC, you won't know who Sam's talking about.
There's Leon Edwards.
We'll see. I'll look at him when we go by. I don't think it looks like him.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Sam has a thing where it does not look like. I mean, kind of, I guess. He's got this thing where he's like, this looks like this person, and I'm like, no.
I hate this stage.
Oh, you know this one?
Yes, and it's the most terrorist stage for rear-wheel drive. Oh.
You're good.
For now.
You're fine. You got this. The most terrorist stage, he said. Sam made a new word up. Vocabs. The most terrorist. This T-Rex is going to terror us up.
What?
That little flag.
Stupid little sign. Why do the tiniest bushes...
Good recovery, though, man. It went spinning in front of you. It looks kind of cool.
Tiny bushes and tiny signs wreck you. And it doesn't make any sense. I am annoyed.
You're good.
Dirt Rally 2, put out an update and fix that dang thing.
Well, remember, too, Sam, that, you know, this is a long rally, so you have time to... This is a long rally, so you have time to, like, you just need to stay ahead of the, like, they're going to have problems, too. The people that are in the lead are going to have problems, too, or you're going to have problems or whatever. You know, so you have time to make it up. You just need to set consistent times. Raspberries. Yeah, raspberries. That's it. Let's get raspberries.
Raspberries. So, should I restart?
I know. I say keep going. Try this one. Don't waste a restart when you might be able to get it. Yeah, you can make that probably. Yeah. There you go. Just stay consistent, and I think you'll be good. Don't try to push like crazy. Just stay consistent, and I think you'll be good. Because, like, you're good on the faster sections. Like, I think you make up a lot of time on the faster sections.
80 over bumpy.
Woo.
3 left tightens. 60. 4 right tightens. To keep middle
Oh
of
no.
crest.
Okay.
You're good. You're good.
70. 6 right tightens. 3. 60. Keep
Nice.
left of a crest and 5
Good
right
recovery.
tightens. Into 6 left, very long, opens, keep right of a crest, 70, into 6 right, very long, tighten shot, 4,
Once you get comfortable with like the drifting side of it,
into
it's fine,
6
you know.
left, keep in of a crest, then keep right of a crest, into 6 left, opens, 60,
Like you
turn
start to
3
like
left, don't cut,
anticipate it, and
and keep
you
middle
know
of
it's
a long
coming. And
crest, into 4 right,
I mean, he had an off like that, and he's only 9
70,
seconds behind. That's not bad at
an
all.
unseen, 5 right, extra long of a small crest, 40, 6 left, tighten shot, 5 over bump, 40, 3 right, open 6, extra long of a bumpy crest, a caution, keep right of a crest,
Nice,
jump,
Sam,
into
nice.
4 left long, tighten shot,
I think he
3,
gained a couple
and
seconds on
3
just
right
that
of a
turn
crest,
alone,
40,
actually.
3 left,
Uh-oh.
very long, tightens past lane, and shot 4 right.
Good
Into 6 left of a
recovery.
bump,
Good recovery.
to keep right of a bumpy 100.
There we go.
Good recovery. That was good. That kind of stuff happens. Like, if you look at even like the WRC, like that kind of stuff happens all the time. Like, I was surprised how much it actually did happen, because a lot of times you don't see it, but it does. Like, they have little tiny offs like that that lose them a couple seconds here and there. And a lot of times you won't see it on certain stages, but it does happen.
Most of the time they just don't do it. That's why you don't see it most of it. But
Yeah, but no, they do it. Usually there's 1 or 2 things like that per rally, like little things like that where they slide a little bit wide, or they, you know.
I mean, I'm going pretty fast right now.
Yeah, you are. You're having trouble. I'm trying to figure out what's happening with those downhill technical turns. I think it's the downhill turns. Like, you're getting to the outside, maybe you got to stay to the inside. Brake earlier, Sam, I think, for those. Yeah, and you need to brake more. Like, you gotta downshift too. Like, you can't just stay in third. You gotta downshift. And I don't know, like, yeah, I'm trying to figure out what's happening. Like, yeah, he's maybe got to use his gas a bit more to get him around the turn. Like, just tap it to get the rear end to come around. I don't know. I'm trying to figure out what he's doing wrong. Like, there you go. Yeah, I think that's it. He's got to orient the car a little bit going around that turn. He's definitely having an issue with the downhill tight turns, like this one. Like, getting his car around. You see what I mean? He's ended up on the outside. So I think part of it's the downshift. You got to downshift, man. Downshift the second on those, okay? I think that will help. Downshift if you need to. Nope, I just don't. Oh, he got lucky there. He got super lucky there. Yeah, this is sloppy compared to the other one. We'll have some repairs to do as well. Nice. That was good. That section was very good.
These 2 hairpins up here are going to be...
You got to downshift.
troublesome.
Downshift for it, man. Downshift the second. Second. Yeah.
40. Flat right. 40. Short 4 right. 50. Caution early 3 left. Keep in of a crest. Open
There he goes.
70. 5 right tightens.
You knew the
Into 6
hairpins were
left of a
coming though.
crest, keep
That
in.
was good.
Into 6 right tightens long. Into
Yeah, I think
3
he
left
wasn't
long,
getting,
tightens
like,
crest.
going around those, like,
100.
tight turns. He wasn't
Short
getting
6
enough
left.
torque or
Into short
something. I
6
don't know.
right. To keep left over 120. 6 right 40. Caution 6 left over bump.
I don't know what
narrow
the,
to 6 right.
but it's definitely like a down on the
6 left into
downhills,
short 5 right. Into
like
short 4
it
left.
like those tight technical turns he wasn't getting for whatever reason. So you're doing good. Woo! Oh, okay. You made up some time there, my friend. You made up some time there. That was hardcore, man.
And caution, one left, deceptive over crest.
Glad I shifted to first.
Yep, that's it, man.
From fourth, by the way.
Yeah, you can do that.
One left.
I was going slow enough, but
Right tightens two, don't cut. Into two left long.
I don't understand why he's not getting the car around.
me neither.
Yeah.
Four right.
I mean, I'm pressing the gas.
Well, I think you need to.
Left long over
I don't
crest,
know.
opens to keep middle of a long
Yeah, like
crest.
he's having trouble getting the car around on those
Keep
tight
right,
technical
middle of a
turns.
crest
I don't
to
get it.
And keep right into four left, opens long. 70, short 6 left, and short 4 right. Caution.
See, there you
Keep
go.
right
That's
over
what you gotta
70,
do.
3 left.
Just like that.
Keep left over 80,
Maybe he's taking them too
3
slow.
right
I don't know.
70, 3 left. Caution.
I'm not
tightens
sure.
over crest,
He's got to
getting
commit
in
more,
right.
and yeah, maybe commit more to it. Like really
30, short
push the
1
car
left
in.
into
Yeah,
6
and just
right.
I don't know. Commit maybe a little bit more.
Opens 33 left.
Because I think that's what's slowing him down. I think like the fast sections he's pretty fast on, but it's the slow like technical turns that he's having issues with.
Right of a finish. 60. Keep right of a crest.
There you go.
Into 4 left long to stop.
Now that I think that only puts him like 4 seconds off the lead, so that's not bad. Because I think he was 13 seconds
That
ahead
stage was tough,
on the last
but
one.
It felt fast.
Yeah. So yeah. Okay. Let's see where you're at. Because I think you're only 4 seconds off the leader. Yeah. Yeah. So you're good. And then the other stages will be a little bit shorter.
What time is it?
12:02. We'll go to 12:30.
Okay.
SG not so good said, "How's your day going, Sam?"
I'm doing pretty good. I mean, the only thing that would be bugging my day right now is that I had to do rear wheel drive in this, which is
He's crying like a baby.
not the most fun thing.
He's
but
crying like a baby about rear-wheel drive
I'm not
because
crying right now.
it's difficult.
I'm not
and Sam's
crying
used
right
to
now.
winning everything. He doesn't like to.
I'm used to winning everything because I always win everything.
I know, but you're moving up in difficulty. You're moving up with a difficult car. It's called challenge.
And
my
I'm in
friend.
second place.
I know you're doing good. You're doing good, man. You're doing really good.
You
You got to
wanna know
embrace the challenge, Sam. You got to
wanna
run
know
head first into it. Run towards the pain, not away from it. You know?
Yeah. You want another sip, Daddy?
Yeah, I want one. Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah. The only thing that's keeping me
Alex,
going
what's
right now-
up?
Hey.
Okay, Alex said that Jimmy usually has to clutch kick during the corners for more RPMs in the middle of the turns. Yeah, so downshifting is going to be real important, Sam, so you keep up the RPMs in those turns. And then you might have to clutch kick. Do you know what that is?
Mm-hmm.
So you just pop the clutch in and then you know, rev it. So interesting. Thank you, Alex. That's great. Because Sam, I haven't done with the clutch before on something like this, and Sam hasn't either, especially in rear-wheel drive. So that's good to know. So you can clutch kick if you need to, Sam. Yeah. Yeah, thanks, Alex. That's awesome.
The two things keeping me going on this, actually, there are three things. Number one, that I'm in second place.
Yes.
Number two, this ball.
That ball?
And number three,
Okay, that made no sense.
fizzy water.
Fizzy water. Okay. Okay. That's seemingly random, but we'll go with it.
Yep.
I just like that you're up for the challenge. I like that you decided on it. This is good. Like, this is going to be a skill set that it'll be good. It's just closer to reality, man. It is. Like, you can't just mash the gas in a real rally car. You can't. Like, you have to have, like, tremendous amount of control and feel over how much you press the gas pedal.
You
so.
can just mash it.
Yes, you can, and spin your car. You can, it's true. It's hard to learn, but effective, Alex said. That clutch kick in the corners. Yeah, that is. That is. For sure.
Do I rev too? So I go, and then I rev it.
Yep. Yeah, you just do, like, pop in the clutch a little bit. Like, you just, so, like you were drifting. You know, like, if you're drifting, Sam, and you're entering a drift, you go like this. Just put in the clutch and then pop it out so that you just
Yeah.
get that spin. Yeah. You want to be careful. Like, you don't want to, like, spin it too much when you do that, but it probably does help to get it around. Or you can use the handbrake, too. Don't forget to use the handbrake, you know? That helps too. So.
Which one is it? Here we go. So I'm on stage 3, so I guess after this rally I can.
Yeah.
Because they're.
Yeah.
I'm on stage 3 and they're 8. So
you might not make it to the end of this rally. We'll see.
Mm.
If you just sit around drinking fizzy water and wasting time, then you won't make it. But you might make it if you actually go. You know.
Starts crest.
I'm messing with
70.
you.
Good luck.
Oh, Sammy. Sammy, Sammy, Sammy.
Glencastle Farm Reverse.
Oh, snap.
I just got the world record on this.
Yeah, he got the world record in H1. And if you guys have not seen that, Sam
Go check it out.
live, he got 4 world records on Monday, was it? On Monday. He got 4 world records in 2 hours. So go check it. Check yourself before you wreck yourself, and you're going to see the world records.
World? Get wrecked.
What's up, Jerry?
Jerry!
Good to see you in here. I love that your car, like, I know it's like a company and everything, like it's probably like an oil company or whatever, or like a coolant company or something, but slime, it's just on your car, it just says slime, which is the best.
Slime. Look at the inside of my car.
I love it. I love that 80s,
And look, you can see in the
70s,
rear view mirror.
80s,
You
what's
can
it?
see in the rear view mirror.
Yeah, that's right. Oh, yeah, that's cool. That's cool.
This is funny.
Yeah.
I've never actually, like,
I would
done
love a
this.
Mark II Escort. I would love it so bad.
I would like one, just not on the racetrack.
Why
like
not on the
rally
racetrack?
racetrack.
That's what, remember?
Because I wouldn't want to crash it.
Remember Seamus had one at the... Yeah, I know. I wouldn't want to crash it either. I know. Remember Seamus had one at the rallies?
Yeah.
Seamus O'Rourke, I think it was, in
Yeah,
the
and didn't
ARA.
we have, like, a radiator problem when we
Yeah,
went?
one of them he did. But that car sounded and looked amazing. It looked
Amazing.
so awesome. I know. Loved it. All right, man. All right, man. Let's do this. Let's do
All right,
this.
Ant-Man.
All right, man. I'm a man.
I thought you said Ant-Man.
All right, Ant-Man.
All right, Ant-Man.
Let's do this.
Let's go.
Let's go.
First gear. Boom. Clutch in. Gas.
You doing it from this viewpoint?
No.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say that would be fun.
Vision. Back to where I have it. And handbrake.
It could have been Slime. Could have been that company. I don't know. I've never heard of them. Somebody else can tell us. Like, I don't know what that slime is, but I love it. It'd just be fun to have a rally car that has slime on it. Just has slime on it, you know. So remember, clutch kick if you need to around some of those slower ones. Use what Alex was saying.
And 3 left, tightens 2, 60, 5 right of a bump, caution tightens 2.
Now Sam knows this course really well.
This stage is going to be hard.
Well, there's uphill section, and this turn is going to be tough. He might have to clutch kick on this. Yeah. Nice.
Drift.
Yeah, the drift is good, man. The drift is good.
I actually didn't mean to drift, but it was pretty awesome.
Uphill is going to be easier. The downhill is going to be very technical because he's going to have to brake early enough. And it's that's going to be the downhill side is going to be tricky on this particular
Okay.
one. That's what we need. That's what we need.
I smell green beans.
You smell green beans, okay. Oh, that's just me, Sam. That's just me.
Oh,
I smell like green beans.
alright.
Yeah.
I'm going to shift down after.
Nice.
Sorry, clutch.
Alright, they'll replace it. They'll replace it.
Into 3 left long of a crest, 30, 4 right, very long, tightens 3, don't cut, drops inside, into 6 left, opens of a crest, 60 of a dip, in the middle of a crest, to 5 right, don't cut, into 6
Shout out to Cooper Auto Works because they in the ARA they drive a BMW like a manual rear-wheel drive BMW for their gosh, that's mad respect.
Must be even harder in real life.
Oh, it's way harder. Yeah. Way harder, and there's no restarts, of course, you know. So
Thankfully, when I first start out, I will be driving front-wheel drive.
Yeah, that's right. But that has its own set of problems too. So, but yeah, it's best. It's best to start out slow. You know, start out slow front-wheel drive. That's what everybody says. So, and because they're saying you have to learn to keep your momentum, and it's like learning to keep your momentum apparently is like driving a front wheel drive forces you to use your fundamentals properly. So apparently, like if you don't use your fundamentals, you're not fast. So then those fundamentals transfer over to the faster cars. Everybody I've talked to said that. Said front wheel drive is the best way. Like underpowered front wheel drive is like the best way to start. So that's what we're gonna do. And we have one of those cars. We have a Mazda 2, which is front wheel drive and is clutch kick.
Oh. No! I gotta restart.
What happened?
I got stuck in the ditch.
No. I'm saying what happened on that turn. Use your handbrake, man. Use your
I don't want
handbrake
to
if you need
stall
to.
it.
Well, put the clutch in and use the handbrake.
Okay.
That's the whole thing. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. That was good, though. That was good up to that point. You're running out of restarts.
I have 2 left.
Yeah, for the whole rally, though.
That's okay.
Not for the stage.
70 turn early short square right. Opens long.
Hopefully I can get even more seconds now.
Yes.
Since I'm getting better with the stage with the car. So.
You are. You look much more comfortable with the car, you know, already.
Caution tightens 2, keep in. And 3 left, tightens 2.
Yeah, when you can anticipate the slide and use it for the turn, that's when you really are, you know, getting the feel.
2 left, extra long. Tightens of a crest and opens 5.
But yeah, the Dirt Rally 2 World Series, Sam, they use rear-wheel drive for a lot of it too.
And 5 left.
You never know what they're going to pick that you have to use.
They do 1 front wheel drive, 1 rear wheel drive, and 1 all wheel drive.
Yeah, but it's up to the organizers what they're going to make you do. So.
3 right tightens 2, keep in. And 2 left, very long, don't cut rocks inside. And 2 right of a crest. Into 3 left. 40, 5 right, very long, tightens of a crest. To sudden 4
Nice.
left and slow.
Looks like it's fairly rutted too.
Caution open a bit left. Don't cut rocks inside.
Yeah, it is.
It's better than being in H1 though, because H1 like you go last and it's just so rutted.
4 left, opens 30. 3 left long, don't cut. Ditch outside. Into short 4 right, 4 left, into 4 right.
There you go, nice. You anticipated and used the car to do it. That was great.
Right, very long, tightens 3, don't cut rocks inside. Into 6 left, opens of a crest, 60 of a dip, keep
Nice.
crest to sudden 5 right, don't cut. To 6
really good.
left of a bump, 60, keep left of a jump, to 5 right, tightens.
So yeah, like I was saying, Sam has issues when he's on a fast downhill section and he has a technical turn at the end of it. Like he has issues with that. He doesn't slow down in time or something like that. So he's got to really watch out for that. Anytime there's like a square left or like a 1, square right or like a 1 or oh, that's the same spot. That's the same spot he hit.
Into 5 right, extra long, tightens.
There we go.
Keep right of a 80. 3 left.
Nice.
And 5 right long, 40. 4 left,
I can guarantee you he gained a lot of
into
time
4
on
right
that.
of a crest long, 100 of a bumps. 4 right, very long, 80.
Yeah, this stage he knows well, so it would be nice for him to kind of clean up and really gain a lot of time on this one. 14 seconds, nice. And hopefully that guy that was in first does bad. I think Serrano was in first. I think it was can't remember what his name was. Maybe he'll have trouble on a stage, and that'll give Sam an even bigger boost, which would be nice.
3 long, 40.
Yeah, the handbrake helps with those really
Handbrake
tight
really
ones.
helps for that.
Yeah.
Tightens at 2 right, extra long tightens. And keep left into short 2 right. 4 left long.
Or a clutch kick, you know, either one.
Extra long.
It's the same as drifting. It's funny. It's the exact same as drifting. You would use. They have different strengths and weaknesses. I think downhill the handbrake might be a safer bet, but nice. 18 seconds. Nice, man. Very nice.
So I've got 14 seconds up on everyone.
Well, no, it depends on how they did this stage, Sam. If they did bad this
well, I mean,
stage,
if they did good.
and look, you took no damage. That's the way to do it, man. Yeah, look, you guys are pumping your fists. Okay, so Nielsen, yeah, so look, Nielsen actually got less than that, so you're 20 seconds ahead now. Yeah.
Fiat 131.
Or no, I'm sorry. 25. 25. Wait, what is it? No, 15. 15 seconds ahead. Sorry, I did the math wrong. So he got 37.
You can see the birds. Look, Dad. I know you guys can't look.
Oh yeah, on the right side on his monitor over there, you can see birds.
birds.
That's really cool. That's a nice touch. Whoever did that.
Yeah, see, look, you can see them over there now flying.
Yeah, like on the side monitors, you can see the birds. That's a nice touch.
Once I was doing this, and I had made it just to practice the stages, and it was really funny. Because, like, I was going to start it. I did a tune and everything, and I was going to start it, and I accidentally quitted to main menu.
Yeah.
See, look, Leon Edwards.
No, it does not look like Leon Edwards.
Leon
it does not.
Edwards.
No, it looks nothing like him. It looks nothing like
Leon
him.
Edwards game version.
Maybe. Maybe.
Look, there's two Leon Edwards.
Yeah, it's the same dude. That's the same dude. Yeah, that's
Except
funny.
they have different sweatshirts on.
They probably just have it like random, you know. I like that they have like the big long lens on that guy's camera and stuff though. All right, go for it, man.
Man, that guy's pumped.
Everybody's pumped, man. They've been seeing you drive.
Oh, guy glasses. I like your blue your blue sweatshirt, guy. Whatever your name is, I don't even know.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. 100, 6 left of a small crest, 60, small crest, 50,
I hear something going on in the house. If you guys can hear it, my daughter's getting in trouble. I can hear it.
What time is it?
Not time yet.
I'm just wondering how much time I have.
You've got 15 minutes.
15 minutes. Okay.
15 minutes to crush the competition.
15 minutes to absolutely crush everyone.
Do you know this stage?
Yes.
Okay.
It's the treacherous one.
Oh, okay. Nice, Sam. Nice. Ooh, that was good. That was like the trench run in Star Wars.
40, 3 left of a crest, into 5 right of a crest, into 6 right long of a crest, into 6 left of a crest, 50, 3 right of a dip tightens, into 5
3 right
left,
over dip
opens
tightens.
middle of a crest, 60, 6 right long,
Nice.
tighten short, 3, into 3 left, opens long, to keep middle of a crest, and 5 right long, tightens 3, longs outside, opens 6.
I hear discipline happening in the background from my daughter. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but I hear discipline happening. Oh, nice recovery. Nice recovery. I thought you were going to hit that wood pile, man. I thought for sure. I can assure you the weather is nowhere near as nice as it is in the game down here in the UK. Gotcha.
Oh,
Woo! If you got a wreck, that's how you need to do it. Good day, Steven. Hey, you're watching from down under. Oh, man, it's late. It's late.
yeah, that's a restart.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Sam's got one restart left.
So?
I love that attitude. He's like, so what? I got this. It's good, man. You're
Who's
good.
watching?
Steven Hager.
From
down
under.
From down under.
Oh, it must be pretty late, right?
Yeah, yes. It's definitely late there.
How late?
Like, it's actually early there, I think. I think they're like 14 hours. It might be like 4 in the morning or something, or 3 in the morning or something.
You going to your job, Steven?
Yeah, maybe.
Probably.
Yeah, all that takes time. Sam is killing it, though. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Sam is definitely killing it. He's doing great. He's doing great. And he's starting so early, that's the thing, with all his stuff, that by the time he gets his license and he's 16, like, he can't even, like, be in the rallies till he's, like, 18 on a lot of these things. So the second he turns 18, he's going to be, like, so ready to go, you know? And, yeah, the weather, Jerry, yeah, I know. It's like that on the East Coast where I moved from, like, Pennsylvania. It's like, you know, the weather is occasionally, or not occasionally, I mean, on a regular basis, it's very damp and, you know. But
Yeah. We were going to
this
go
weather
to a
looks
fair
nice.
today,
yeah.
but we might not because it's
We'll see.
raining.
We'll
it might
see.
be raining. So.
Nick Bragg said, woohoo, go Sam. 3:20 a.m., Steven. That's what I thought. Yeah, that's what I thought.
What you doing at 3:20 a.m.?
I know. He's watching you. He's
Waking
out here.
up to watch me?
I know. You got to thank him for that. He's here like.
Thank you.
Yeah. Nick Bragg said, go, 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 go.
Okay.
I mean, no, he said, woohoo, go Sam. That's what he said.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you.
I mean, I will go anyways. But
Yeah. Oh, Keith said he's watching while he's on the treadmill, Sam, and every time you're going around those turns, he's like losing his balance because he's like leaning to try to. I know, I feel the same way, Keith. I mean, the same way. He's like orienting the car, and it's like when it slides, it's like you can't help but lean. It's like when my mom would play my Nintendo when I was younger, and she would like turn her whole body and turn the controller, you know, when she was turning. Yeah. Yeah. I'd be like, Mom, that didn't do anything. You know, she's like, I know.
Good luck.
Yeah.
It's just good luck. That's all.
Nice, man. Nice, Sam.
Stupid sign.
Those signs. But stuff like that will mess you up a little bit in real life, Sam. Little things like that. Sam always hits a bush on here and says like, a bush wouldn't send me off like that. I'm like, oh heck yes it would. That bush is connected to the ground. You run over it. I was like, that'll mess you up, you know.
Sure, it'll wobble you a little bit, but it won't take you completely off the road.
But what it doesn't do in the game and what it might do in real life is when you go over top of a bush, it could like rip out your the bottom of your radiator, or like shred some hose, or like get stuck in your like rotor. And I mean, there's like all different things that can happen, man.
Leaves will just be stuck in your tire for like a couple days.
Yeah.
Or like for a couple stages.
You can do everything right in a real rally and still, lose, unfortunately. So that's why rally is like it's so great, because nice job, really nice job orienting your car. Rally's so tough. It's like heartbreaking too, because somebody can be just like killing it and doing great.
What is one car tougher than a rally car?
Ooh, I don't know, a tank?
A monster truck.
Monster truck, yeah. Yeah.
Monster trucks are insane.
They are. I agree. It's an insane feat of engineering.
There was this monster truck that I knew that literally, they said, it was in a book, they said that a whole like Mini Cooper could fit inside the tire. It was like just facts on it. A whole Mini Cooper could fit inside the tire.
That's insane. Remember we go to the beach and on the boardwalk, Sam, they had those big monster truck tires you could take pictures in? By Ripley's Believe It or Not. Yeah, Sam used to take pictures
at the boardwalk, we would take pictures.
Yeah, and they're huge. They're so huge.
Our whole family could fit in there.
Yeah, it's crazy. Thomas Duran said, hi, Sam.
Hey, how you doing, Thomas?
Good to see you on here, man.
Middle of a crest, 80, 6 left of a small crest, to 6 right, keep middle of a jump, 50, 5 left of a bump, opens 50, keep middle of a jump, 80, 6 right, very long.
That sign didn't
Sam's doing some rear-wheel drive stuff today.
Annoying rear-wheel drive stuff.
He's learning, he's growing. So he's got some growing pains.
I'm doing pretty good this day.
You're doing great, man. You're doing great. Keep it up. It just it takes you a little bit to get the feel of the car. You know what I mean? Like these cars feel complete.
Lucky for me, I'm a fast learner, so.
Yeah. As he goes off. First. Pop it. Yep. There you go. Nice. Back in it. Good job saving that too. Don't. You're ahead, so don't worry about it. You're good. Don't feel like you have to push like to the max.
Not hit by that much though.
You're fine, but don't if you push too much, you'll go off again, and then you'll really be behind. So. Clutch kick it. They didn't need that sign anyways.
I would have gotten a penalty. If you hit those signs, don't you get penalties?
No, you don't get penalties. No.
I mean in real life.
No, you don't get a penalty for stuff like that. No, not usually.
If it's an accident, then it's fine.
Yeah, I mean, like if you were like targeting them, you'd get a penalty or something. But if you slide out and hit something like that, they're not going to give you a penalty for that. But I mean, you just get your penalty for it. If you slide out and hit one of those, you're not going fast. You know what I mean? Like you're off the course.
That should be enough.
So that's your penalty. Is he good at the Monte Carlo rally track? Because I find it hard because of the switch from tarmac to snow. Monte Carlo is tough. Monte Carlo is definitely tough. That one Sam definitely has a tough time with. And I think you have time for one more stage, Sam.
Okay.
And Thomas Duran, can you elaborate a little bit more? Because he said, Sam, remember steer from the rear. Now tell me what you mean by that.
Like
I'm
with the
curious.
brakes? Or the gas or something?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure what he means by that. I'm really interested in that because this will be something about the fundamentals that Sam can really learn. And make sure you repair your car and stuff, though. Yeah, you shouldn't have too much.
Just brakes and bodywork.
Yeah, you're doing good, man.
Why brakes?
You used them downhill sections. It would be shredding those brakes. Yeah. Like going 100 miles an hour downhill and having to slow down to like in a short amount of time to 10 miles an hour. Yeah, you'd be shredding. Change your tires.
I'm going to.
You'd be shredding your brakes. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think, Jerry, I actually think I haven't owned a rear-wheel drive car either. Well, actually, no, that's not true. I owned an inoperable rear-wheel drive car. I owned a 280Z, but I, like, took it apart and sold a bunch of the parts and then eventually sold, like, the shell, what was left. So yeah, and I was doing that for fun, and I was thinking about doing it, but it was just too expensive to actually rebuild it. But it was too rusty, too. I found a bunch of rust, but so I owned one, but I didn't drive it. I mean, I've driven other ones of other people's, but I haven't owned one. So.
Was Uncle Steve Apedia's GTR front wheel drive?
No. They're all-wheel drive.
All-wheel drive. Okay.
Yeah, like so all.
Because
like
I've heard that some supercars are like front wheel drive.
There's only really a few that are front wheel drive, like the Civic.
Type R.
Yeah, the Type R is front wheel drive. There's a couple other, but not too many.
Yeah.
There were some fun ones like the GLHS Omni, the Carol Shelby took a Dodge Omni and made a crazy version of it. And GLHS stands for goes like hell, and then Shelby. And it had a turbo, and apparently like he put equal axles on either side so that it wouldn't have as much torque steer, but it still had a crap ton of torque steer. So
I'm gonna take a pee break before this.
Don't fight the car skating out. He's saying, don't fight the car skating out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So just get like kind of like use the slide.
Yes, and then like orient your wheels properly, you know, and don't fight it. Yeah, use it. Yeah, that's it, Thomas. That's good. That's good. Yeah. See, like that's the whole thing is and this is why it's good for Sam, because learning to orient the car, like your car orientation is everything. And so whether brakes are doing that, whether the gas is doing that, whatever, like you use that as a tool to get the car in whatever orientation, you know, or whatever sort of rudder, you know, for lack of a better term, like that you want it to be in. And so learning not to fight that and to just, like you said, like drive through it. Like you just point your front wheels where they need to go. You point your front wheels where they need to go. And as long as they're pointed where you need to go, you're good, you know. So yeah, not fighting it. That's a really important thing for sure. I like that. So Sam had a pee break, I guess. Are you peeing?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. See, he has just a little bit of fizzy water, and all of a sudden he's got to pee 4 times. So.
That's not. It's like a can is a pretty decent amount, but you know.
A can is a decent amount. It's true what he said. It's
Usually
true.
I have like.
I do need a graphic for the pee breaks. Like I have to have a graphic for that. Like that's,
oh yeah.
Gerard Hughes, what's up? And guys, we will be getting a new summer schedule. Sam will be doing some other things, some fun things too. You know, doing some iRacing. It'd be fun to get you back on GT Sport a little bit, you know, and we can take kind of the pressure off. You can just have fun with it, you know. It'd be fun to do some of that, and maybe Dirt 5. We could do some Dirt 5 too.
Oh
Sam.
yeah, that'd be fun.
Yeah.
We could do Fun Friday. We could like do the Oculus, Dirt 5.
That'd
like,
be good.
GT
That'd be good.
Sport,
I like
you know.
that. I like that. Yeah.
Now that I have like the summer schedule.
Yeah,
so.
that's right.
I don't get to be nowhere.
Yeah. All right, man. Last stage. I mean, not last stage of the rally, but last stage for today.
For today.
And look at that working handbrake, guys. We got a new handbrake, shiny new FANATEC handbrake. Booyah. Good to go. I don't see what your lead was at the end of this, but it's all right.
extra
We just
long,
gotta go
big
anyway.
tightens of a small crest into 3 left, tightens and keep right, into 3 left, very long, tightens.
Yeah, it's like
4
use
right,
the car
very
stepping
long,
out
tightens
to your
ditch
advantage.
outside,
Yeah, there you go.
into 4
That's it.
left,
That's it.
40, slowing 3 right, then turn square right, don't cut. Into 6 left
It's
long,
so fun to see someone
130.
drive like a rear-wheel drive car in rally. Like it's so much fun to see them drive it on a real stage. It just looks so cool. It's not as fast as the all-wheel drive and stuff, but it's just so cool to see them doing it.
50, short
Fast
right
car
left,
over there.
open 60,
Ooh.
over double crest, and 6 left long of a dip, slow in 45 left, tightens 3, 100, deceptive, 4 left long of a crest, tightens 50, 5 right tightens, into 5 left, caution, tightens, narrow short 3 right, and 6 left,
Watch out for
very
the
long,
whatever's at the
3
bottom of
long,
this hill. Watch out for it.
40, 1 right long, don't cut, rocks inside,
Thank you.
30.
You got it.
4 left of a crest, 50.
That's like one of
Short,
Sam's
2
big
right of a
problems
crest,
is
rock
bottom of a
outside,
hill.
60.
Tight turns.
Keep left of a small crest into 3
If I
left
can
of
get
a
him to
dip,
think about that,
90.
he'll be good to
3
go.
left long, don't cut, rocks inside, 80. Over
See, and
long
that's what's
crest,
interesting about
short,
sim
6
racing,
left,
right?
into
So like
6 right,
it's like so when he's going downhill and he's going fast and he has a tight technical turn, he tends to overestimate,
keep right of a jump
or I
into
should
6
say
right,
underestimate
into
the amount of
5
braking
left
he
of a
needs to
cut,
do.
keep
He
right of a
like
jump,
he
70,
overestimates his
slowing
ability
4
to
right
take
of
the
a
turn
crest,
is what I mean.
tightens, 3 left
And
of a
so
cut, very long, rocks inside, 40,
that's
deceptive,
like
3 right tightens of a
something that
small
the
crest,
simulator is exposing. Keep going, keep going. Go, 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 go. That's something that the simulator is exposing. And so it's one of those things that, like, you know, which is cool. You know, he doesn't even have to drive a real car to see, like, oh, I have this habit and I need to, like, curb this habit. I need to pay attention to this kind of note and all that type of thing. So that's really good. Don't get sloppy. Don't get sloppy. Clutch kick it, man. Clutch kick it. Handbrake. I don't think you should use it.
I have to though.
Why? Just keep
Because
going.
I'll-
Keep going and see what happens. Just keep going and see what happens. But you gotta pay attention during the turns, man. You're getting sloppy. Go, go, go. Go, go, go. You gotta back up.
Yeah. I
Now
have
you might
to.
want to use it. Yeah. No restarts. You're stuck with what you got now, Sam. So remember that. Remember, you're a decent amount ahead. You're like 30 seconds ahead.
I'm not
so,
30 seconds ahead.
or
I'm
25 or whatever. Yeah, like, you know. So just
15.
you know, just remember you have some cushion. So, you know, that's the whole cool part about this is like you can kind of simulate like a real rally where you don't have to go all out. So you want to keep up your speed, which is it's almost. I feel like from watching Sam, like it seems harder to go like 90% of your speed. Like it's almost like if you've got to catch up, that's one thing. But when you've got to go like 90% of your speed, like it's kind of hard to estimate what that is. You know, it's kind of hard to estimate like what 90% looks like. You know, I don't know. Like going fast, but like because it ends up either going too slow or you end up pushing too much. Like it's hard to find that balance. Like you know, when you're really pushing, it's hard to be like, well, take 5% off that. You know, it's difficult. Stuckity stuck. That's exactly right, Jerry. That's exactly right.
130.
After this,
Left of a bumps. 70.
yeah, thank
Four right
Yeah.
long, opens of a crest.
you guys heard my wife there.
Tightens, keep in. 50. Short right left. Open 60. Over double crest. And
You guys got to
6
meet
left
her
long, dip,
sometime on the
slow
stream.
in
I should have
45
her
left,
do a
tightens.
stream sometime. That'd be really fun to have her instead of me on the stream. I'm gonna do that sometime. It'd be really fun.
50. 5 right tightens. Into
Yeah, I'm gonna maybe next time he does like a career mode here. It'd be really fun to have her on here. That'd be awesome.
40.
Uh-oh. Ooh, good recovery.
30. 4 left of a crest, 50. Short 2 right of a crest, rock outside. 60. Keep left of a small crest into 3 left of a dip. 90. 3 left long, don't cut, rocks inside. 80. Over bumpy crests, short 6 left. Into 6 right tightens, 4 of a crest, very
Nice.
long, 50, short 4 left past junction, keep right
I kind of like it
jump
when he
into
has no
6 right,
restarts. Like
into
he's
left,
just
5 left of a crest,
tends to focus
cut,
more. He
keep
drives
right of a
more
jump,
like
17, slow in 4 right of a crest,
he
tightens
drives. He just
sudden, 3
means
left
it
of
more.
cut,
You know, he's
very
like
long
focused
rocks
more. He's
inside,
like paying attention to the calls a lot more. And
3 right tightens of a small crest.
isn't that the same exact spot? He's not gonna make it. Oh, he just barely did. Nice. I think that was the same spot. Hopefully he didn't get a puncture from that. He should have. In real life, he would have had a puncture, but
I have a puncture.
yeah, there it is.
Open hairpin right, don't cut, rocks inside.
But you gotta do your best.
4 left tightens,
I'm trying to.
Yep.
6 right.
See what
5
happens.
left of a crest, very long. The caution 2 right. And 3 left, tightens 2.
I love this. This is like a real rally.
Rocks inside. And 3 left of a crest.
If you were driving, you wouldn't love it.
Yeah.
60 downhill, 3 left long.
Yeah, just don't overdo it. Don't overdo it. It's fine, you know, like, because you don't want to go off. Like, if you go off here, you lose a lot of time. So just don't overdo it.
4 left long, opens and tightens. Into 4 right, to keep right of a junction. Into 3 left, into slowing, caution, 5 right long, tightens 2, 1.
There goes the tire. I saw it.
And 3 left long, tightens.
Careful, careful here.
Opens,
Careful.
small crest,
Be real careful. Yeah, there you go.
60. 2 right.
And I think this is a short stage, so he will lose time. But I think he can replace the tire, or when I think I'm not sure when the next service, if it's coming after this, or
Crest and sudden
you
4
got to be
left.
careful, man. You got to go slow. Like, this takes so much time. That was pretty good, actually, to get around that way. It's better to go slow, Sam, on the slower turns than to try to go fast and go
4
off.
left long, 40.
So when you see a slow turn, slow way down for it, you know. Slow it, slow down, slow down, slow down,
Finish,
slow down,
60,
slow down,
to
slow
stop.
down. Trying to tell him.
If I am stuck.
Go,
here,
go, go, go,
I'm-
go. Put it in second. Put it in second. Put it in put it in second. Put it in second. At least he was like fairly close to the finish line.
Wait, can I replace the tire? I can't replace
You
the
can't.
tire.
Not, yeah, you should be able. Well, it will actually do it automatically for you. Once you stop like this, it'll do it
How
automatically
did the
for you.
car feel in that stage? Do you
'Cause
want
that
to
would
make
be
any
how it would
setup
be in real
changes
life.
At the next service.
So Mills doesn't seem to be too happy.
Well, I thought it said retired for you. Hey, you're still in second. That's good by 8 seconds. You're not going to get first, probably, but you can still
Okay.
maintain second. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Wait, hit continue. Hit continue. Let's see. Do you get a service or no?
No, I don't.
Oh, no, you don't. But you will have the tire changed, though, so that's good.
Starts, keep right over 80.
All right, so you can quit
3
out from
left
here
opens.
and it
Good
should be
luck.
fine. Yeah, your tire will be fixed. Oh, it's in the rain. Oh boy, that's gonna be crazy. And you don't have rain tire. You don't have wet tires.
They didn't give me wet tires.
Yeah, yeah. Awesome. Well, this is getting exciting.
Not too awesome.
This rally's
but,
getting exciting.
you
Listen,
know.
if that guy in first has trouble, then and you just maintain consistency, you could do well. If he has trouble, you know what I mean? He could have an issue. So if you can finish out the rally, you know, this is interesting. This is getting interesting, and it's more simulated. It's not. It's more of a real simulation when you have rain like that. So awesome, guys. It'll be exciting next time. He's gonna come back,
Yeah.
and it's gonna be rain, rear wheel drive, a damaged car. He's gotta make it to the end of the rally. I love
Yeah.
this. The drama. The drama. Yeah, that's more like your weather. That's right. I'll tell Marie you said hi, Keith. All right, so we are going to head out to the fair. We're going to head out to the fair, have some fun, And we will catch you guys next time. Like I said, we'll be having a new summer schedule. Yeah, we'll talk about that with you guys.
Yep.
Sam doesn't have school, and he's stoked about that. So
Oh, yeah.
he wants to fill that slot with racing. So yeah. All right, guys. Take it easy. Have a good good rest of the day. Yeah, he's doing great. He's doing really, really well. And hey, listen, 4 world records in 2 hours. My man. If you guys didn't see that, again, look it up in the live videos. He just did it. We're going to be producing another video on it, but awesome. Very, very cool stuff. So you guys are awesome. Thank you for supporting him. Thank you for stopping in. We will catch you guys next time. Bye.